Ain't no party like a bit bee party, 'cause a bit bee party stops sometimes in the intermittent hours. Am I bringing the energy? God, is that you? Yes, my son, and I have come to bring you an important message. Eat beans. They're good for your tutor. That's the stupidest shit I've said in a while. Hi, how you doing? Attack the bit. No, don't attack the bit. I'm fine. Okay, God. Whatever you say. Hey. Pie is also good for your tutor. Sorry, I won't say the word tutor anymore. Ow! Why? Stop it. No. What? Jesus. Relax. Ah! Boy, that floor feels comfortable. Been a while since I've been down there. Hi. Welcome to the stream, everybody. For those people who didn't know, I actually took about a affection away. For those people who didn't know, I actually took a week-long vacation a couple of weeks back, and so this was the first week that I have done like a full round of streams. So I'm feeling nice and refreshed. I'm feeling like things are kind of getting back into the swing of things, and I'm super happy about that. I don't have a heck of a lot that I can actively share about the vacation that I took. Like, I have a handful of pictures, but that's about it. And even then, it's got to be very vague. To give you an idea about what I did, I went and visited with some family. I did one thing on Wednesday, which was something that was very local here. And then, Nova is asking what I missed. Not much since I was on vacation. Again, oh, hi, Happy. How's it going? I hope everything is good. So what I ended up doing, like, so I visited with like close family, like very locally here. So like, you know, that didn't require me to go traveling out and whatnot. However, then I did have to go and travel out to one location that was being hosted by, like, you know, slightly distant family. Not ridiculously distant, but like distant enough. And yeah, we were just hanging out in an Airbnb, and we were going out to a bunch of the more local locations around within that area, and just in general enjoying ourselves. Unfortunately, can't say much about it because it is still within like relative distance of where I live. So a bunch of pictures that I took are unfortunately not going to be showing up tonight, and I'm sorry. Gotta keep that separation. I'm sure you understand. But I can show off a couple of things. Haven't been here in months. Oh, well, you're just in time to take a look at some pictures that I took. So, hey, there we go. First of all, this has nothing to do with the vacation. I'm just gonna put this on the screen. Hello. He's right there. Bada bing. Here, let me zoom out. Look at this freaking goober. Oh, what an absolute goofball. Oh, hey, there's Happy.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going, Happy?
Hello, I'm here to bug you.
Okay. Bug me about what?
Just with my existence.
Ah, fair enough. But that fails because you're not bugging me at all.
Damn.
Happy to see you.
Happy to see you too.
Frickin' Boba.
Also, that's a cute cat picture.
I know. Well, it's just like he doesn't sleep on his belly at all. He's just like, nope, must scrunch up into smallest, weirdest ball.
To be honest, that sleeping position is my mood.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's fair. That's how you know you're getting some good sleep. When you're just like a blob sitting on a chair. I mean, usually, Kylo, that's his name, Kylo is usually very dignified, and here, let me see if I can. I still have the picture on here. Frickin' gigantic ass pictures. No, usually he's like very dignified. Yeah, he's just like, yes, hello, greetings, peasant.
He looks
How do you
annoyed.
say? He's so cute, but then when he goes to sleep, he's just like sitting so politely. Hey, the gentleman. Very cute. All right. Let's clear out the cat and let's talk about... So I got a couple of pictures that I can show from my vacation because they don't really show anything noteworthy. One time during vacation, my in-laws went and picked up some pizza from a local place around here, and they're very much a major hole in the wall. And you know, that's where you usually get the best pizza. And they were using like very generic cardboard pizza boxes that you can buy. Like, basically, if you run an independent pizza chain, you go out and buy these generic ass boxes, and it's just like, there we go, there's our pizza boxes. Shut up, it's fresh pizza, oven baked, traditional. Buy it, you bastard. OSHA said, wait, I forgot I was saving points for the handsome bit. What did I do? Ha! You just had to throw things at me, eh? Couldn't help yourself? Good job, buddy. Good job. What? What?
What is the handsome bit?
I'm not answering any questions. We'll see if anybody's ballsy enough to pull it off tonight. So we got, anyway, yeah, so we got a whole bunch of pizzas, and you know, he's nice, but I will say, as fun as it was eating at a place that was more local, wasn't that special. Honestly, it didn't taste that great. Like, I would have preferred Domino's over this pizza, basically. It was very thin, very crackery, and the tastes were fine. You know, it tasted really good, but it was like, it's like you're eating vapors of pizza, you know? So, wouldn't go back and eat there again, I don't think. Yeah, it's not really like what I'm interested in. But like, it's fine. And also we had like 4 gigantic like XL pizza boxes, so it's not like we went hungry or something. We just had a lot more pizza to eat. Yo, that's nice. Domino's is good. Domino's is the perfect middle ground. Like, it's the one where it's just like, well, it's not really bad pizza, but it's also not really good pizza either. It's like, this is the standard for what pizza really should be, is my thought. I just had a thought. Abby, does Germany even have a Domino's?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of pizza places are in Germany?
It's a pizza place. I never was to Domino's though.
Mm.
Only the company I worked at would order it.
Ooh, okay.
And then they had so many free pizza coupons that they just ordered all of them, and then Domino was like, please never do that ever again. We love you, but please never do that again.
I see. The workplace just being like, hi, we're about to give you terrible news. So in sacrifice, here's a pizza party. We love you. Your wages are cut. Just like, that's what I feel like. Whenever I hear pizza party happening at my workplace, I'm like, all right, what are you assholes about to do? What's the plan? What are you doing? It's like, we're either not getting raises or you're cutting jobs. Just pull the band-aid off. Come on.
No, that was just regular pizza parties in the sense that my coworkers would just order pizza all the time.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. You could do
and then
worse.
eventually they just had enough coupons for free pizzas. It's just let's just get free pizza for everyone.
I mean, you know what? Like, that's a pretty decent that's a decent bonus. Like for
Yeah, but but Domino wasn't happy about that. They liked they liked my job place because of all the ordering, but they were like, you guys can't do that,
Right. Well, I mean, I'm willing to bet that if you gave them like a week's advance, just being like, we're gonna want to do this, they probably would have been a lot cooler with it. They're just like, hey, we like money. All hands on deck. Let's make pies. Let's make some pizza. So anyway, yeah, we had a pizza party. It was decent. Fun fact, though.
Pizza
apparently the place... What was that?
What pizza did you have?
Again, it was like a local place that was like sort of a hole in the wall. I don't remember the exact name of the place, but again, it's one of those like it's just some dude who is like, hey, I want to make pizza.
I mean, what were the topics on the pizza?
What now?
What were the topics on the pizza?
Oh, good question. One of them was kind of like a sausage pepperoni meat lovers kind of thing. Another one was a garden veggie pizza. One of them was a like mixed toppings pizza that included both like, meats, veggies, stuff like that. And then fourth one was the margarita style pizza. So
oh, neat.
It was
I like margarita the most because it doesn't have anything on it.
It's pretty decent. If it weren't for the fact that like margarita pizza tends to have big old chunks of raw tomato on the thing, I'd probably be more into it. But I got a texture issue with tomatoes, so it's weird.
That's not what margarita usually is, but okay.
What? Are you telling me that my pizza place was weird?
As far as I'm concerned, margarita is basically a blank pizza.
Well, yeah, it was like, so it was like, the marinara sauce on the bottom, and then a few circles of like fresh mozzarella on top with a, couple slices of like basil leaf to spice it up just a little bit. But like the marinara that they used for the margarita sauce
I can see it.
was a little bit more chunky. Which, considering a margarita pizza doesn't have a heck of a lot to it, so I get why they would do that. And also,
I was
Cecil's
waiting
here.
for you, Cecil.
Hi, Javi.
Hi, how you doing?
I don't know. I've just been feeling not too great today. I don't know why.
Big fat hugs. I'll try to send big fat hugs.
Thank you. But I did
my arms don't want to cooperate.
It's fine. I did finish rewatching our playthrough of Sam and Max at Devil's Playhouse, so that was nice.
What'd you think?
It was just as awesome as when we did it last year. But I realized how much my mic was cutting out, and that sucks.
It happens, internet connection be what it is, and Discord.
Yeah, I don't know what was I'm not entirely sure what was causing it. But it seemed like neither of us could tell it was happening unless it was like really, really bad, because I would like get cut off midway through a sentence, but you would still know what I said somehow. So
I could tell in the moment, but I was sitting there just being like, I'm gonna be very nice and just let it ride because there's nothing you can really do about it.
You should have told me. I would try to fix it.
Nah, maybe. Probably right. I'll keep that in mind for like the next time we do some collaboration thing. Anyway, we're talking about pizza. What's your favorite pizza?
I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm super boring, and I just like plain cheese pizza.
Fair. I got nothing wrong with that. We were discussing margarita pizza, which is basically just bougie cheese pizza.
Yeah, I've had that. It is, yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Mm-hmm. Because, oh god, I think, I deleted the picture already. Gosh darn it. Here, let me put it back on the screen. There we go. There's the boxes of pizza that I had when I took my vacation. For people to see. They're in just
in cheese.
So these are just like generic boxes that independent pizza places can just go out and buy for their pizza place. This place is that hole in the wall where they're just like, we don't need our own brand, just go get the boxes and then cook the pizzas, put them in the boxes and sell them. That's how you make pizza.
Where is this post?
Oh, it's not a post. I'm showing it on the screen for
Oh, I gotta pull up the stream then. Hold on.
Okay. Well, here I could send it to you guys via the channel too. So I got these on the desktop.
Oh yeah, it's just like I see it now. It's just like a generic pizza box.
Yep. Fresh
also,
pizza.
I was gonna change my reactive today, and I forgot to do that because I was tired and just wanted to lie in bed and
valid.
Do nothing. So
anyway, there you go. There's the pizza and all its amazing resolution and glory, and also my aunt with pretzels. I don't know, but yeah, we had pizza over in the Airbnb that we stayed in, and the Airbnb, it was cozy, it was nice. I enjoyed it very much, but I think I enjoyed the amenities more than I liked the actual sleep. Sleep wasn't great.
That's fair.
Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
That's how it is with vacations sometimes.
Like, I've gotten really lucky sometimes with vacations where I'll get a bed and it's super comfy and I'll just pass out, wake up and be like, I'm energized for the day. But then other times I'm like, especially for this one, and I talked about this previously, you could literally knock on the bed.
Damn.
It was super hard, and I'm like, who sleeps on this, and who signed off on this bed? This is terrible. I hate this. And then I woke up, and I was like really sore, and I'm like, why? Oh, DS says, Mattel is collaborating with Despicable Me and Mario Movie Animation Studio Illumination to make a CGI 3D animated Barbie movie. I can see that working.
Get Greta Gerwig back.
It's interesting that we just recently had the live action Barbie movie, and now we're doing like the CG one. Like,
interesting.
There are already many CGI movies of Barbie.
There are, yeah.
Oh yeah,
and
right.
I watched almost all of them.
I never really got into Barbie when I was younger, but like I knew
I've
it was
never
there.
seen any of those movies either.
They are beautiful. They are good. I recommend them, especially the first ones, the medieval ones.
I hear some of them are unironically good.
They are good. They got characters, stories.
I have to look up medieval
magic,
Barbie movie.
all of that jazz.
Rick Jennings talks about them sometimes. I think he's done a few watch parties for them on his streams, but I've never. I think that was before I joined his community.
You got good villains, good songs.
Oh, neat. I'm taking a look at them.
Medieval fantasy. It got everything.
Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper, Barbie of Swan Lake, Fairytopia, Magic of Pegasus.
That's my favorite trilogy of all of them.
Ooh,
you're activating my neurons here.
I was never massively into Barbie. Like, I guess I was still. I grew up in the '90s where it was always like Barbie girl toy, and then G.I. Joe the boy toy, and like you never cross the streams. Although nowadays, like, I'd like to hope that people are a little bit more open to the idea of, hey, let your kid like whatever they like. So.
What was your toy then?
I like to hope that also, but then again, I still see toy aisles in a lot of stores kind of gender segregated, unfortunately.
Yeah, they are. I know my toys of choice tended to be like the Power Rangers because I was really into the Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Very. Or funny sensory toy. It's kind of my two flavors.
Really?
Well, yeah, just like, there's like Silly Putty on one section of the store, and then they got that funny Floam stuff that's made out of like, little foam beads in like goop. Those are fun.
Oh yeah. What did I have as a kid? I did have dolls.
Egg.
I had a lot of Disney stuff.
I heard egg. I'm assuming somebody probably like followed. GB! GB, what are you doing here? How's it going, Elemental Hero Bubbleman? Hi, GB. How you doing? Hope you're having a good one. If you don't know, GB Audios here is they do a heck of a lot of like, you know, audio related stuff. Like they've done some ASMR things. By the way, oh hello, Angry Citrus 12 has followed as well. Thank you. Yeah, and GB, I just recently saw one video that GB shared. It was a collaboration, and it was Stuart Little gets accidentally stepped on like 8,700 times.
That
just
sounds like not gonna lie, that sounds like a YouTube poop.
Oh, gee, it's not. That's the weird part. I watch it, I'm just like, this is actually oddly serious. What is, huh? Audio dramas disguised as AMR boyfriends, lol. Pretty much, yeah. It's kind of like a bait and switch thing where you're just like, I'm about to listen to some ASMR, and you're like, wait, what? What's happening?
Oh, that's kind of what Roy Chiato does. That's why I like his stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, apparently Synth sent a link in the Discord being like, hey, Goopers, go watch the bit. And also, oh, Palilius, how you doing? I just recently met Pally not too long ago. We were in Synth's stream recently, and we were just like vibing and hanging out.
Sweet.
And then I proceeded to completely miss the message that they left, specifically aimed at me, and I'm just like, I'm sorry. You added me, and I'm so distracted. Hey, look, a butterfly! Where's yapping about stuff? Synth at it again with invading with his army. Hi, I hope everybody is doing good. I guess I should probably do like an intro for everybody here. If you don't know who I am Bitby. I have done a couple of different collaborations with Synth in the past, so you might have seen me. But yeah, I am a water elemental VTuber, and I just kind of hang out in this box realm. And today on Sunday, we tend to just sort of hang out and chat, specifically with like, you know, a cast of random people that happen to, you know, cast of people that decide to just hop into the call and just chill out and vibe. Over here we have Zsil, Starlight. Hello. Say hello.
That's a Starlight. Zsil Starlight. Hello. Leader of the Starlight cult. I am an Eldritch cult leader and Tumblr sexy man.
He's great. And then we got Habby Yob over here. Hi, Habby.
Hello, I'm a person. I like to exist.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
Hubby is a really awesome artist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are. And they've done a lot of... They're currently doing a lot of stuff with, like, Amazing Digital Circus things, and I've been enjoying seeing those.
Currently, I'm hiding away from Digital Circus so that the algorithm is picking up on it, but because it fucking got leaked, that I'm like, no!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
fair.
Yeah, you gotta go hide in the bunker.
I'm tilting my head away from that, yeah.
Not to mention, there is some shit going on in the fandom, and Gooseworks like, no, and I'm like, you know what, no, I'm not gonna hear about it, I'm not gonna let my day be ruined.
Yep.
I don't exist, this fandom doesn't exist for 2 weeks.
Yep. I may or may not have vague retweeted one particular thing that's tangentially about that, and it's really unfortunate and frustrating. I'm gonna, you know what, for the sake of not doing any spoilers or opening any wounds up about that, hello, thank you for the pie, babe. Let's just like cut off the conversation. I think the best thing to do right now is just don't acknowledge it and just
I started watching
forward.
anime.
Yeah, go for it.
I will say I have come across supposedly a few spoilers, but I'm taking them all with a grain of salt. For all I know, it's all fake and people are just making shit up.
Right? Yeah.
So I'm not taking anything I read seriously until I see until I see the finale in theaters June 4th, 7 p.m.
Go watch it.
With my friends.
Are you telling me that the 45-minute makeout session between Gummy Goo and Bubble isn't canon?
No, that's canon.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks.
Oh no, those leaks are real.
This is Pierce, by the way. Say hello, Pierce.
Hello.
I would actually appreciate if we move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
yeah.
absolutely fair.
Because that is a frustrating topic.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Also, Bitby, you're accidentally using the right pronouns for me now.
Am I?
Yeah, they, them.
They, them? Oh.
I figured out my
I
gender.
default to they, them nowadays,
Good.
just because, like, it's so much easier, and it's so much simpler to just assume that somebody will go by they, them, because, like, they, them encompasses close to everybody, not everybody. But, I just, like, I just want to, like, respect people and not immediately assume. And, like, try and make sure that if I use he, him, or she, her, or any combination of those two things, that I'm 110% certain.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Understandable.
Yes.
So, right. I was in the middle of talking about some things that I did on my vacation,
Pizza.
which is a heck of a lot of... I mean, I did some stuff, but not stuff that I can outwardly tell you guys, because, like, otherwise I'd be doxing myself.
Anyway, don't check at the bottom of any rivers, and if you do see a body there, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't. Indeed. There was pizza on the screen. That is the pizza that I consumed from a hole-in-the-wall place. Oh, fun fact, by the way. The place where they got that pizza from, turns out they only have one oven. One. And they use that one oven to cook all of their pizza. And they're so backed up that, like, you have to order your pizza, like, a week in advance.
What the fuck?
I know, right?
Pizza's so
That's
good.
crazy.
And then I ate it, then I'm just like, this isn't worth it. It's just like, really? People are waiting a week for this? No. One singular oven. Now I'll say what is worth it, though, is the thing that my aunt brought to the table, which is one of these. You probably know exactly what this is the moment I put it on screen. Hoa bam! Yeah, this freaking, like, you know...
Tasty.
Here, I'm gonna send that in high definition over to the chat room. That is exactly what you think it is. It is a peanut butter crispy bar with chocolate drizzled on top.
Ooh.
It's tasty. I ended up eating I ended up eating way more than I probably should have.
That looks really tasty.
It is.
No.
God, man, it reminds me of okay, well, it's not exactly the same thing, but I remember I took a trip out to San Francisco way back, and food is kind of my love language. It's love language. So I decided to bring out a whole bunch of pumpkin bread out to the location, and I was visiting Synth while I was out in San Francisco, and I'm just like, bam, here you go. And we proceeded to just eat.
Do you cook?
Yeah, I do. I cook and bake.
Okay, we need to be roommates.
Well, don't take advantage of my cooking.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
And then
I can't. Here's the thing. I just can't cook for shit. So I need a roommate who can cook, so I don't starve.
I wouldn't say I'm an expert on cooking or anything, but like, if you give me a set of recipe and like, I can probably come up with a way to iterate on said recipe. You know, like I can at least do that. Is that a millionaire bar? Probably a millionaire bar. Pumpkin bread mentioned. Yeah. I don't think I have a picture of the pumpkin bread that I made before, but it's tasty stuff. Like, I make the pumpkin bread with like the specific recipe that makes it extremely moist, and also I mix in chocolate chips into the batter. Like, you eat one slice of that, you're out for the week.
Ah, crap.
It's tasty. Really want to make banana bread. I fucking love banana bread. Well, imagine banana bread except with pumpkin, and that's essentially what I make. But yeah, banana bread is good.
Okay.
I try not to like do too much baking though, just because I, want to watch how many calories I eat.
Yeah, please tell that to my family. Take them, so they stop making sweets, because I don't want to eat sweets, but my family keeps making them.
But I mean, home cooked sweets can't do it any better than that.
Except you can when you're trying to lose weight.
Fair, absolutely fair. Now,
though I have
aside from
lost,
that,
I have lost almost 30 pounds since the beginning of this year, so that's pretty good.
Mazel tov, claps. Get claps in the chat.
Congratulations.
Yay!
Thank you.
Well done. Let's see. I guess one of the things that kind of spurred me on to really learn a thing or two about cooking is I wanted to try and make a little bit more health conscious meals, specifically ones that have less fat. Yes, Evbay. Yay! And also, CC Moo is here. Thank you very much for coming in. How you doing? We're currently talking about food and whatnot. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to learn how to make more like stuff that has less fat, less salt, but make it so that it actually tastes good. And I've kind of learned that the more processed you get, the less flavor there is in what you're doing. Oh, thank you for the follow. So the best thing you can do is actually go fresh as much as you can, and then like mix and match those spices all together, and like you get something that relatively tastes as good as something with 5 tons of salt.
Good to know.
But it does require you to put in the effort, and that's where the problem comes in, because most people don't have time to put in the effort. And, you know, I blame our society for that one. Gosh dang society.
We live in a society.
Speaking of, you know, fresh meals and whatnot, one thing that I did was one of the mornings that I went out with family, we went and had breakfast at this one place. It only is open for breakfast like one time out of the week, and we happened to go out there on the day they were serving breakfast, and I was just like, when in Rome, why not?
Yeah.
So a bunch of people got breakfast, and so here's somebody's tray that I took a picture of because I'm just like, that looks delicious. Doot. Scrolling down, hold up. Here is a crab eggs Benedict.
Damn.
And let me, like, that is absolutely like stellar plating up right there. A little bowl of fruit. There's the eggs Benedict on the on the English muffin, and just like a side of hash browns, just right there. Freaking tasty stuff. I'm trying desperately to make you hungry. Can you tell?
It's not working.
Dang it! I failed my mission.
You know, it would work potentially. You know what's also great about having what's made it much, well, I guess I should say this has made it easier for me to lose weight, but I am on both Vyvanse and Zepbound, both of which cut your appetite, so yeah, I don't eat much anymore, which makes it which has made it much easier to lose weight.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that was where that was going. It was like, oh no. Understandable though. I hope you're not like I definitely hope that you're not like starving yourself. I'm assuming you're not.
Oh, no. You have to eat. I mean, you have to. It's actually really, really bad if you don't like my dietitian, I guess. The person who I work with, I've been working with on this and has prescribed the Zepbound. She says, yeah, you have to get at least 800 calories a day and so much protein. Otherwise, you're not going to lose weight and it's going to be very unhealthy for you. So I've had to do that. The only problem is, yeah, the medication makes me very not hungry.
Yeah. From the nutrition stuff that I looked into way back when, now this is different depending on like, you know, age, what gender you are and whatnot. But the minimum that apparently was for me was somewhere around like 1250 calories a day, and like that's the absolute bare minimum, and you shouldn't hit that. Like you should probably be hitting like somewhere like 1400 to 1500.
Yeah, it depends on,
and that's if you're trying to lose weight, mind you. Like if you're trying to maintain weight, you should be getting something like 1800 calories. At least that's the safe way to do it.
Yeah, it depends like on how tall you are, how old you are.
That too, yeah. Your tallness and whatnot. Which I'd like to think that I'm relatively average.
How tall are you, Bit?
Like 5'6".
Really? I'm also 5'6".
Hey, well, there we go. There was a brief moment in time where I forgot, and I'm like, am I 5'10"? No. And then I looked into it, and I'm like, oh, I'm 5'6".
5'6".
Oh, yeah, right. That's stupid American numbers.
No. It's just in American numbers. I'm 5'5", so you aren't very that taller than me, huh?
I'm 5'14".
Jesus. Also 5'14".
So 6'2"?
So 6'2".
Yeah. Yes.
You're
Nice,
trying to be
I'm
humble.
jealous.
Just being like,
Yes.
all right, look how small I am.
I am small.
Yeah, right.
Jealous.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm kind of okay with the size that I am because I don't want to be like too towering. I want to be like if you need to go into crawl spaces, if you're a tiny individual, ooh, that helps you out. I'll tell you one thing that does help me out though. I have fairly long arms in real life, so that has helped me out significantly. Because I'm just like, hey, I can reach that top shelf just fine.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna throw this next picture up on the screen. This is the thing that I ate, because it sounded delicious, and then it turns out it was. Bonk. Let me scroll it down. Don't move me. There we go. I had myself a really nice breakfast sandwich made out of a croissant, a croissant bun, egg, I believe it was egg, bacon, and cheese. And then it had the same sides of like the hash browns and the fruits on the side.
Okay.
Like, I haven't had this kind of fulfilling breakfast in a stupidly long time. I'm so used to being like, bowl of cereal, move on. And what was that?
That looks
Maybe
really
we should
tasty.
stop talking about food. It is kind of starting to make me hungry.
Don't get the food. Yeah, unfortunately, I have one more picture of food that I have to throw in front of you guys' faces.
Okay.
Oh no.
Good thing I'm not
So-
looking at the screen anymore.
Aw, dang it. But
I've
anyway,
been sewing. Now that we're talking.
you're sewing anything specific?
Yeah, a cane plushie.
Oh, heck yeah!
Oh, cute.
Dang.
They make the official ones are really nice. Part of me kind of wants the puppet, just because it looks so nice.
But the one I'm sewing is like keychain size.
Oh, cute.
Oh, that's adorable.
Because I want a keychain of this dude, and they don't have one as a plushie, so I'm like, I'm gonna make my own.
Right.
That's
You
that's
saw it
surprising that they don't, because they have
I'll do it
keychains
myself.
of they have like plushie keychains of like pretty much everybody else. Are you
Yeah.
sure they don't have a plushie keychain?
Yeah, there is
That's
no
surprising.
plushie
Gotcha toy.
keychain of Kane, probably because of his teeth. That.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, if you can pull off making a plushie
His
keychain
teeth. You mean his
yourself,
entire
like,
head?
I think you could probably pull it off and make it mass-produced. Yeah. Maybe it's just a case of, like, that was a part of the market they didn't want to invest in at the time, and they're like, whatever. Alright, one last picture I got sitting here. This was, like, a diner, so they also, on top of having, like, the breakfast menu, they also had their regular round of desserts. And here's the entire tray of them. Here, I'm gonna post that over in the Discord as well.
Oh my god!
That's a lot of sugar.
I see key lime pie. That is
Yep.
my weakness.
Yep. There's key lime pie in
is
there.
my weakness.
There's mousse. There's carrot cake. There is a oh shoot, strawberry rhubarb. There is, I believe that's like a turtle pie, whatever the heck. I forget what it's called. I know there's like a French silk slice hiding behind everything else in this picture. It's lots of stuff. And since we just had breakfast, the family was like, all right, getting dessert for, like, getting one of these for everybody would be stupid. Let's go ahead and just get like 3 of these desserts, and then we're all gonna just sample off of them. And that's what we did. We all had like little bites of nearly everything on this this tray, and it was cool.
Oh, that's
and
fun.
Expensive. Anyway, that's about everything I can say about my vacation without doxing myself.
You can only talk about food.
Pretty much, yeah. The one thing that, like, most people aren't gonna be like, hold on a second, that tree is this particular breed, which happens to only show up in this state. And you're just like, great, here we go.
I want to say there are freaks people wouldn't do that, but considering things that have happened lately, I'm just not going to put it past the internet, people on the internet, to not be horrible.
Yeah, nope, not going to give the
Which
internet
really
any
sucks.
ammo. Yeah. Well, that's why, for me personally, it's a learning lesson of like knowing how much you want the internet to know. And you get reminders every now and then, so, let's see. Well, what else have I done over the course of me just being gone out and about?
I don't know what you've done, but I know what you should do, and that's play Poker Night at the Inventory.
I probably should. Oh, man. Do I feel like playing it today? I don't know. I'm a little bit sleepy. I don't feel like doing that. Yeah, internet safety is important. Yep. Yeah, agreed. Let's see. We got a couple of games that I have lined up here. For people who are like relatively fresh to the streams that don't know what I usually play. At the moment, I'm currently playing Silksong on Saturdays. I'm playing Sonic Frontiers on Wednesday. And then just derping around on Sunday and doing whatever I feel like, which is basically just talking. Nova's going to head out, might come back later. Have a great stream. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks,
Thank
Nova.
you.
All
See you
right.
later. Bye-bye.
Have a good one. So the games that I have lined up, however, are... I got a couple of ideas for what I want to do. If I'm ever in the mood for it, I do want to play Poker Night at the Inventory on a Sunday one of these days. Just because it's, it's a classic Telltale game with a whole bunch of characters that I do know about, that, like, I'm familiar with, and I haven't really seen a heck of a lot of the cutscenes involved with them, so,
It's got Strong Bad.
It's got Strong Bad. Speaking of which, there was just recently a promotion that happened with Strong Bad and the Homestar Runner folks in it. What was it? Let me see. Yeah, there it is. So there's a game called Walkabout Mini Golf, and apparently they just added a bunch of like Homestar Runner related stuff, which is kind of neat.
Cool.
But also, like, I don't know. As much as that, how cool that is, I'm not gonna dive out and go pick up Walkabout Mini Golf. I'm fine.
Is it like a mobile game or something?
I think it's a VR mini golf game, actually.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. So, if I ever wanted to see Strong Bad in VR, I could do that now. Ate a chocolate bar that was supposed to have peanuts in it, and it didn't have any.
Rip off. Get your money back.
Right? That's when you call the number on the back and just be like, hey, false
There's no
advertising.
peanuts.
Give me my
There's no
my
peanuts.
£2.50. Let's see. So that's kind of neat. I mean, on top of that, the Poker Night at the Inventory has, like, the Heavy from TF2 It's got Max from Sam and Max, and it's also got Gabe from Penny Arcade. And it's interesting because like, oh, Psycho, God, I get them mixed up all the time. I'm sorry. But yeah, like, you know, a lot of representation for a lot of really cool stuff.
Oh yeah. I'm a kind of a little bit bigger fan of Poker Night too, but that'll most likely get remastered next.
I mean, yeah. If they're remastering one of them, why wouldn't they do the other one?
Yeah, I figure it's not announced yet, but there's like I can't see any reason why they're probably not working on it like right now.
Well,
that'll
you bought
probably
Poker Night
be the
for
next
me,
thing they release.
So that means that there was that much money that was thrown their way. So that's very nice. Let's see, what other games do I have currently on the docket to play? So a couple of games that were made by Fabraz. Obviously, I want to play Bubsy 4D.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes, I will absolutely be there for that because Bubsy is voiced by literally my favorite voice actor, right?
Sean Chiplock, right?
Sean Chiplock.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he's playing Bubsy, as well as a bunch of other people that I know about are currently in that game too, as like either main characters or extras, which I think that's a really nice little nod. Just being like, let's bring on a whole bunch of people that love Bubsy or tolerate him.
Did you see the Reddit AMA they did for the release of the game? It's so good. It's so funny.
Mm-hmm. I saw. CC says I heard Terraria music in the background. Love how chill it sounds. Yeah, Terraria music is so chill. And like, I haven't. Oh God, Terraria lives like forever in my freaking veins. I just played way too much of that. And right now, you are listening to Dalmatian Station. I think It Gets Better mix, and that is for Mighty Switch Force 2. Which Mighty Switch Force, it's not the best games out there, especially not Mighty Switch Force 2. But the soundtrack is slapping. One of those situations.
I have many games that I have never played and probably will never play, but I love their soundtrack, so I just listen to those on an occasional basis.
Phoenix says, I want to be part of the conversation, but I have no thoughts. Head empty. That is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, you don't need to be a part of things and, like, you know, talkie and whatnot. You could just chill and vibe. That's a big part of Sunday streams, frankly. So don't worry about that. I will say,
just be chilling.
Yeah, I will say, if anybody like maybe doesn't necessarily want to chat in the chat, and if they feel like doing some drawing instead, we do have a Magma. We have that pinned on the the corner of the chat, and you can go and just see all the things that people have drawn for the bit stream. Let me pull it up here. This is the current page that's currently being worked on. And I do say that there is a ghost of something that Phoenix is currently thinking about drawing. Oh, and also this other thing that Phoenix did draw. Jack Pet.
Phoenix with her insane skills.
Mm-hmm. Phoenix is very good with the art. Ooh, Osha says, I want to draw in the Magma. It's available. And then we got Ev-Base Chameleon that's currently eating a fly. Over here. Why? Osha. I'm not hungry. I don't need pie. But like, yeah, just there's so much stuff that people have made over time here. You know, like there's a bunch of stuff from Phoenix over here, like Mojo Jojo. We got like, me dressed up as Steve from Blue's Clues.
Oh, that's adorable.
And then Snab is just hanging here as Blue.
That's adorable.
Pet only if you want to die instantly. Yeah, that's the vibe. This one was drawn by Muffin Snakes. A very, very, very happy Snab. Way too happy. Way too... That is a snap that has killed. Yeah, we got great stuff over here. So if you feel like coming over here and either drawing something or just straight up taking a look at some of like the awesome fan art that people have made, hey, it's available. Osha, come on. Where are you getting all those acorns? Where's a tree in here? You guys have been finding a lot of acorns and apples lately. I'm concerned and confused. Susix cleaned their hairbrush.
If I got onto the magma on my iPad, I could draw on the magma on my iPad. I'll have to try that later.
I'm drawing on I'm drawing now something horrible with my mouse.
What are you doing?
I'm drawing something horrible with my mouse.
Hold on.
I found out something really, really cute exists, and now I want to find more of them.
Ooh, what'd you find?
Oh, cute things.
Has anyone here played Kirby in the Forgotten Land?
I sadly have not.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes,
so
played
in
it
that
on
game,
stream.
you know how you can go over to those like capsule toy machines and you can win the little trophies of the characters?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, they made real ones.
Oh, of
Aw.
course they did.
Yeah, they're actual like gacha toys that you can win.
I feel like that's Nintendo's end game. They're like, how can we gotchify things in our games and make them real?
I drew
Yeah.
something.
They made them and they're very, very cute.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Nintendo. Yeah, Nintendo. Call me when you release more, when you release like stuff like that, but for characters from the Kirby anime.
Oh, that'd be
Also,
kinda cool.
Mother 3.
Mother 3 would be
Please.
nice.
It would be.
It's never gonna happen, but please.
I don't know. I'm a believer in Mother Earthbound.
I want them to release it. They have no excuse not to. It's a good game.
Right. It's how big of
translation
a
work is
file
already
size is
done.
that at this point? Like, come
Yeah,
on, what?
Clyde said, "Here, just take the translation. I don't care."
Yeah, you can use it for free. Just release it.
And they're like, no. Actually, the other day I saw a post, and it was talking about the NES Classic and SNES Classic. And apparently in an interview, it was confirmed that the reason why those consoles exist in the first place is because they needed to come up with something to tide them over while the Wii U was being a complete failure.
Ooh.
Uh,
Yeah, I can see
so-
that.
And so then somebody in the comments said, just like, that's funny because we can now officially confirm the Wii U's failure is the reason why we got Star Fox 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you're right. That is correct. Yeah.
It sure is. I am glad that that game finally came out just for the sake of preservation.
Right.
Even if it's like still an SNES Star Fox game.
Yeah, and it's kind of one of those, oh, cool, more of the same. It reminds me very much of the Mario Lost Levels thing, where, you know,
Yeah.
Japan got Mario 2 officially, but it was more or less just kind of Mario Brothers,
More Mario 1, yeah.
Super Mario Brothers 1 plus.
It's Mario Brothers 1 if it kept going for another 8 levels. The difficulty curve is just a straight line from that.
Pretty much. And you know, I guess it's cool that we know that Lost Levels exists and we have easy access to it now. But also, like, it's kind of one of those, do you have to play Lost Levels to get the full experience? No. Same thing goes with Star Fox 2. It's just like, oh, okay. So it's the SNES Star Fox again.
I mean, the Arwing can transform into a little walker thingy.
All right,
And that's about it. That's something, but it doesn't really change that much about the game. It's still just a really, really short Star Fox game, and they did bring the walker stuff back at Star Fox Zero. But then
That's
you're playing
true.
Star Fox Zero, so
Yeah, then you'd have to play Star Fox Zero. And I think we know how that turned out, considering that was on the Wii U.
yeah, and no one bought it.
And nobody bought. Oh, that's so sad.
And also, it was just Star Fox 64 again, because it had the exact same plot and story and, like, everything.
Somebody needs to, like... I don't want to say take that franchise, because Nintendo's not going to... let that happen ever. But like, somebody needs to get hired by Nintendo and just be like, hey, can you fix our mess, please? We don't know what to do.
Make a sequel to Star Fox Assault, please. It's not that hard.
I mean, yeah.
They made Star Fox Assault. That game was good. And it wasn't Star Fox 64 again.
Susix wants to make a Star Fox shmup fan game. It's funny you mentioned that. There's a lot of people that are making Star Fox-centric games that are basically spiritual sequels to the franchise, but with more stuff. You know, and less Lylat system.
There are 2 other like Star Fox successor games I can think of that are on Nintendo consoles that are absolutely worth playing. It's just no one really talks about them anymore.
I see.
The first one is called Sin and Punishment Star Successor. It was on the Wii.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That game is really, really good. You should go play it.
Ooh.
The other one is a game that plays very, very similarly to that, and it's called Kid Icarus Uprising.
Oh! You're right.
And
I've never considered that, but you're correct.
It's also very much worth playing.
That's
and it started out as a Star Fox game before Sakurai decided, you know what, Star Fox is too limiting of a franchise. I want to be able to move the camera in more than one direction. So they did Kid Icarus instead.
Okay. I guess. Man. That blew my mind. I'm taking a moment here and like, you know, I'm trying to like recover from the shock of realizing that that's basically just a Star Fox game. It never occurred to me. It feels like such a different thing from like an aesthetic standpoint. And I guess like just the fact that it was on the 3DS and the fact that it, you know, it does have sort of the ability to non-linearly move in different directions. That kind of tricked me into thinking that it was something else.
Yeah, it does count.
Yeah, I guess.
And it's also really, really good.
But then the question becomes, when do you think they're going to make a new Kid Icarus? If at all.
I have no idea.
I don't even know if it's on Nintendo's radar. What would be on Nintendo's radar right now, is what I'm wondering.
Well, Star Fox.
Yeah, but that's unfortunate and very sad.
According to the leaks, the next thing they're planning on doing is an Ocarina of Time remake.
Right, and I don't have much faith in that either.
I don't have faith in that, assuming, for the sake of argument, assuming the leak is true and it's real. I have my doubts.
Mm-hmm.
Because assuming that it's a shot-for-shot remake, like the level design and gameplay decisions are the same as on the N64, we already have that because you can play Ocarina of Time on the Virtual Console on the Switch already. And assuming it's a like RE2 remake style remake where they just basically make a new game and just give it the same name as the old one, we already have that too. It's called Twilight Princess. So just put that on Switch, please.
I don't have a heck of a lot of faith in where Nintendo's going from a gameplay perspective, or even a console perspective. Like, yeah, the Switch 2 is fine, but it's just kind of more of the same. It's like, here's last year's model, but better. That's
for me, kind of worry is that it's like, because they've essentially hit PS4 level specs, games from Nintendo are going to take even longer to make, which means that there's a lot more pressure for the game to do well and to be really, really good. Because if it's not, then that means we're going to have to wait probably at least another 10 years for whatever the next game in that series is going to be.
I need video game companies to get out of the, like, console power fallacy. The idea that you have to code a game to take full advantage of the entirety of the hardware of something. Like, if you can make the game cheaper and easier to manufacture, like, at the same sort of, like, you know, overall experience quality, just do that. You don't gotta, like, you can code something and make it look like a polygonal mess, but if it plays good and if people really love it, then that's...
If Nintendo released a new Zelda game and it like looked exactly like Ocarina of Time on the N64, but it just had a ton of really, really awesome new levels in it, and like the effort was placed elsewhere besides just making the graphics pretty, people would still love that game.
Heck, look, I'm one of those people that I'm a little bit of an apologist for Skyward Sword. Not in the way that I like the mechanics of it, but in the fact that, like, Skyward Sword has it has sort of an identity that you can, like, clearly point at and go, yeah, that's Skyward Sword. Like, the art style was a really, really neat direction, and a lot of what the art style was thanks to the limitations of the console itself, where, like, rather than making it so that everything gets all, like, standard fuzzy out in the distance, they instead gave it sort of like an artistic painting pastel kind of thing, where, you know, the further you were away from objects, the more it looked like a painting. Like,
and because the Wii was a 480p console, it actually looked really, really nice.
Yeah, and like, I like that creative decision, and I like what they did that to kind of work around a lot of the problems that they had, and like, I appreciate doing that. Why couldn't you just come up with some sort of a system that maybe, you know, obviously, if the console can render out that far, you don't have to go too crazy with it, but do, like, an art style and an art direction for all of the characters and all of the environments that don't require making everything super high fidelity.
Yeah, and it doesn't need to look super realistic all the time and, like, ridiculously HD. I don't need to see every single individual fur strand on Fox's face.
No,
it doesn't need to do that, especially because I'm going to be looking at the back of his ship the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
Games need to just have... Game budgets have gotten really overinflated.
You've never wanted to see the individual paws on Mario's face?
No, I don't.
Was that one fan project with, like, the Mario face stretching thing? Wasn't that called Mario 65?
I think so. I know there's that one someone did where it's like Mario the movie, where it's like they remade Mario 1, but all of the characters are like 3D, and they made Mario look like Chris Pratt dressed as Mario.
I found it. Let me just pull up a picture here, just because it curses my my eyes, and now it has to curse yours. There it is. All right, hold on. Shoot, I gotta do a little bit of a boomerang kind of thing. Send the image this way, and then save it over on here. There you are. Save to desktop, you beautiful bastard. Anyway, if anybody hasn't seen of or heard of Mario 65, that is a game on itch.io which was made by Super Mario Logan fan.
Yep.
And at
see it.
I love how this looks horrifying.
It sure does.
I love it.
Is it in the... Where did you pull it up? Oh, now I see it. Wow. Yeah, that's horrific. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it.
So it's a recreation of the intro mini game for Mario 64, where you can, like, stretch out his face. So you can make this look horrifying. Because, like, it's super high definition. What do you mean?
It's already horrifying.
It kind of has that 1,000-yard stare, says OSHA. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a non-flashback. You're seeing a non-flashback. This will be Mario graphics in 2013.
What a horrifying last
This is the Mario we would have gotten. Sleep. This is the Mario that we would have gotten had Mario 93 been a success.
I'm saying good night.
Oh,
good night,
okay.
Bobby.
Well, thanks
I'm
for
gonna have
coming in. I
nightmares from
appreciate
this now. Thank you.
it.
Actually, Bit, did you see that Nintendo released an official Move Around Mario's Face game recently?
What?
It was released for Switch and also for phones. It's called Hello Mario.
I think I might have heard about this. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up. Hello Mario! Kid-free... Wait,
Hello Mario.
kid-friendly game of Nintendo. I think I remember seeing this. Is this...
Yeah.
And it's just a free thing that you can download on your Switch at any time?
For your Switch or your phone. It's aimed at, like, really young kids, but it's basically just the Mario 64 Move Around Mario's Face game.
Yeah, this
You
looks...
just drag around Mario's face, and that's it.
This looks very Coco Melon.
Yeah. You can open up, like, an item block, and then you can throw certain things at the screen, like you can make him get blooped by a Gooper Blooper, or you can give him a mushroom and it makes the face get bigger, or you can pull up, like, a hazard and then he gets smaller. Just stuff like that.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
advanced
pull
picture
this.
toy.
I'm gonna pull this picture up on the stream.
Also,
There
yes,
we go.
hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario. Hey, Viv. Does that work on? Nope. Nope, it doesn't work. God damn it. It works in Discord. Here, let me try and. Nope. Save as AVIF. That's stupid. AVIF does not work properly in OBS. That sucks. Okay. Well, I'll take my word for it. It looks like Cocomelon.
Yep. But Nintendo made this. This is a real thing that you can actually play.
They gotta get these, those gamers early. They can't play a game like Super Mario 64. That's gonna confuse and concern them.
What do you mean you have to push the stick and then Mario moves?
What? How does this work? It doesn't have a touchscreen on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it feels like. Hello, Mario. Anyone else know about Yoshi and the Mysterious Book before it released, or was just that put on the? Was I not in the loop? That's a new Yoshi game, right?
Yes. I do have to wonder why it's called Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Instead, like, there's a perfect opportunity to make this a sequel to Yoshi's Story.
Yeah, right.
And they didn't.
Like,
Nintendo,
fudge.
why do you do this to me?
Come on, man. The opportunity is sitting right there. Were you planning on making it Yoshi's Story 2, and you were just like, no, we don't want to.
Yoshi's
spook
Mystery
people.
Story. It's right there.
Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, just Yoshi's Story, just in general. And well, okay. Do they ever use the melody of at all?
Wouldn't surprise me. It's a Yoshi game.
Because like that was the leitmotif of the thing. So, yeah, they should have just made it Yoshi's Story 2.
Or
Like,
just
it's free money.
Yoshi's Mystery Story. Just call it that, and people will know it's Yoshi's Story. People will know it's a new Yoshi Story game, and that'll trigger the nostalgia chemicals in people's brain.
Yeah, I guess. God, I don't know.
Nintendo, your branding confuses me.
What was the one video I saw from like Scott the Woz? He was talking about like what technically do Mario games count as from a brand perspective? Because like, you've got the Super Mario Bros line, and some stuff has like Super Mario Bros in the title, and then there's some Mario games that only start with Super Mario, and then they have a surname underneath it. But then you have certain Mario games that are Super Mario World, because there's a couple of different Super Mario Worlds out there. And like then there's Super Mario 3D. Brr.
Oh yeah, Super Mario 3D Land and Super Mario 3D World, which are not related to Super Mario Land or Super Mario World.
Because of course, that would make too much sense.
Yeah, I feel like we've gone too deep with this. we need a
and then all
full
of the
franchise
new Super Mario
reboot.
Bros. Games, which are not new at all.
We need a full Mario reboot where it's I mean, everybody has made this joke where it's just like Super Mario, and then he gets like dropped into the trenches of the Mushroom Kingdom, and then the radio radios in, just being like, Mario, are you there?
Focus M.
Yeah, focus.
You've seen that video, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, it's awful.
I just hope Nintendo wouldn't actually consider doing something like that. Which, considering we're moving further and further into like super high definition, high res stuff, I don't know. Like I do understand the direction they went with the new Star Fox game. Like, don't get me wrong, I've made fun of it, but I know what they're doing with it. It's the whole like the Star Fox characters were kind of all supposed to originally be based off of like live action looking puppets. Like the branding and advertising from back in the day for Star Fox literally was that. And like that's kind of what they intended for the franchise to sort of be kinda to begin with. They've just leaned way into it.
I don't mind
Fantastic,
the new
Mr.
look.
Star
My
Fox.
main issue is that it's just Star Fox 64 again, and we can already play that everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much. Like at this point, we're getting really close to being able to you know, a bunch of people are figuring out how to like decomp and recomp N64 titles. So like very soon we're going to be able.
The Star Fox one's been done for a while already. That's been out for a while.
Well, then like you can play Star Fox 64 everywhere. Then.
Yep.
You could probably play it on a Samsung fridge if you like finagle it.
You probably could. It's already been ported to Switch. The decomp.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
man, I gotta noodle around with my.
It runs on Android and iOS and everything.
Now
Twilight Princess runs on iOS now.
I gotta noodle around with my modded Switch a little bit more, just because I haven't really touched it much in a while. And also, Quatchy in the chat says, "Hear me out. S'more toppings brownie with Oreo cookies inside." S'more toppings brownie with Oreo cookies inside. I don't know what kind of dessert you're trying to make here. I'm not sure. I'm getting s'mores, brownie, Oreo. I mean, the answer is yes. Whatever happens, just create that and make me devour it. That's all. That's all I want. S'more toppings on top and Oreo cookies mixed inside. Oh, okay. So basically what you say is that it's a brownie, and then inside of it there's Oreo cookies like sprinkled inside, and then there's like s'more on the top. You're basically just trying to craft diabetes from scratch, right? But regardless, that sounds awesome, and I'd probably have like half a square. Because like, good lord. I'd at least try it once, you know? Man, what other like silly decisions are Nintendo doing as of late? I'm sure there's probably a lot.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You said you have a hack Switch, right?
Yes.
I'm assuming you have Smash Ultimate.
I do, but I only have the digital version. I really should go get the physical one.
Okay. I'm gonna post something in the stream chat on Discord. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but I think it'll be right up your alley.
You might have. I remember you posted one thing because we were talking about Mario 93. But you might have something else.
I think this is something else.
All right, let me see. Actually, I should probably take a look at it over here, just because, like, if it's really good, I might have to put it on the screen.
I think you'll think this is really good.
Oh, very nice. Very neat. It's Paper Mario mod for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's freaking cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's not just like a cosmetic mod over a different character. It's a full custom moveset.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
like, he has his
so
own character
cool.
select slot and everything. It's basically like the same as having a new official character. And it's really, really great. Like,
That's awesome.
when you go to the Punch-Out stage, you know how it always says like a little splash thing about the character? Like if you're playing as Sonic, it says the blue blur. Stuff like that. On the Punch-Out stage.
Yeah.
If you do it as Paper Mario, it says the Great Gonzalez.
Ha!
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh,
that
that is a great reference. I love that.
Yeah.
The Great Gonzalez.
So it's really, really good.
That's
Turns bit into glass
fantastic.
of water. Heck, no. You can drink every other water except me. That would definitely be like a once every 6 months dessert. You mean like a tiny atom of it every 6 months? Because that sounds about right. Oh, Suzik says, I like cake way too much. Give me coconut layer cake or red velvet, and I'll probably clean your bathrooms. I don't know why, but I was sitting here. For some reason, in my head, I'm like, why would you eat cake in the bathroom? I was just like, wait, no, I see what you mean. I understand now.
Also, guys, huge development in my Tomodachi Life game. Ford wants to propose to his boyfriend. I posted a picture of him I just posted a picture of him. The old man Yao. Do I make the old man Yaoi? Do we put a ring on the old man Yaoi?
Yes.
Yes.
Old man.
We gotta do it. Old man Yaoi.
For
Old
reference,
man Yaoi.
this is what Z-Sil posted. So yeah.
Yeah, Ford Pines from Gravity Falls is dating this guy and about to propose to him.
Yeah, I'm all for it. Do it. Man, that's... Tomodachi, that's one of those things that I'm like, I don't want... Do I open up that can of worms? Oh.
Honestly, I'm like, it's so hard because on the one hand, it's taken over my life, and on the other, no, it's taken over my life.
Right. Well, like, I've been really spoiled because I've been watching a whole bunch of other people's Tomodachi playthroughs, and I've gotten to see all of the crazy stuff that they've done. And now I've, like, in my head, I'm sitting here thinking, well, the bar is super raised because, like, look at all the crazy things people are doing. Like, they're doing all this amazing stuff with face paint and making, like, awesome looking Miis. They're making, like, all of these custom items that look like almost like picture quality. They're also, like, you know, making custom buildings, custom, like, setups, custom, like, you know, backdrops. And I'm sitting there just being like, one, I don't know if I have the time. Two, I don't feel like I have the talent. I'm just like, holy crap. I kind of just want to, like, you know, vibe and absorb everybody else's creativity and all of the crazy stuff that people are doing in their
so
Tomodachi.
upset that there's no sharing for at least, like, the custom items.
Absolutely, you're right. Yes.
Because
like,
somebody
you can do it. You can do it locally,
beautiful.
but you can't do it online, and that sucks.
Yeah, because I found someone who did incredible custom buildings for the Mystery Shack, and they posted all the patterns, but I would have to copy them manually, like pixel by pixel, if I wanted them in my game. And it's like, I want to do that, but it would take so long.
Yeah, God.
And be very boring.
Hoopla cigarettes in Tomodachi Life, and my Miis love them. I've seen several people have made different variations of cigarettes, and every single one is hilarious.
One of Blake Jennings' Miis on his island is literally Cigarette Sean. She's a Mii that just has the box for a head and anime eyes. So she's just a sentient box of cigarettes. And she's married to a girl who had a lobotomy. Named Lobotomina.
Oh, that's awesome. I saw one thing. Maple Leaf sent me a picture of, I don't know if this is something that, like, they drew or whether it's something that they found, but it's like, it's like a tall building structure kind of thing, and it just says, one very long cigarette. It's just a giant brick of a cigarette. And I'm sitting there, and I'm envisioning the idea of somebody just taking this giant brick-sized cigarette and stuffing it into their mouth, like the spy meme from TF2.
Oh yeah,
gentlemen.
Classic.
Once I finally get my paycheck, I'm getting Tomodachi. Heck yeah, go for it, 2-6. What's some other stuff that I've seen?
I feel like for the content it has, I wish there was a little more for $60.
That's true, yeah.
But on the other hand, I can't say I haven't gotten my money's worth.
It's weird because I feel like with a concept like Tomodachi, I feel like it's never going to be enough. Like, you know, you have a heck of a lot of fun. You noodle around with like new toys that you collect and earn. But then when you're out, and you know, after that, it's down to your own imagination and figuring out how to screw around with these things, which honestly, the toys and all of the items that you can give your Miis and the different expressions that you can give to them, they're very one note, and once you see them, you've seen them. So like, you know, you could make another Mii with a new set of these expressions that you've seen previously in other Miis, except, you know, a new mix of them in this Mii, but you'll always just be like, yeah, all right, there's that, you know, they walk with that proud stance, and they, you know, they say that one funny catchphrase, which I guess that's kind of fun.
I wish there were more dream sequences, because I've seen all of them many, many times already.
Ironic, considering it's called Living the Dream.
Yeah.
Rust says, for all the nitpicks that I have for Living the Dream, it also has so much new stuff in the game that I absolutely adore it, and I just hope they add more in future updates, if they do decide to update the game. I'm crossing my fingers.
I think there will be updates. I think with how ridiculously successful the game has gotten, they would be stupid not to add more.
Oh, she says, I love Tomodachi Life player's sense of humor. It's horrendous in some of the islands. Like, for some islands, you just walk in on them and they say the wildest, worst shit. And you're like, who taught you that? Oh, I did. Oops. I'll give Nintendo one thing. I appreciate the fact that they did not censor anybody's, like, individual towns. Like, they allow you to just say whatever the hell you want. And if you try to trade something that has a dirty word in it, or has, like, a dirty concept in it, it will censor it out. But, you know, if it stays landlocked to your one specific Switch, you can say the fuck word all you want.
Oh, yeah.
My Wally darling me loves to say fuck. Now, did you teach them that, or did they just find the word fuck out in the wild and they were just like, oh, fuck, I enjoyed this word. Very spicy. He found it. I'm trying to remember, like, okay, I've seen a heck of a lot of playthroughs of Tomodachi. I'm trying to remember something that was funny, but also kind of appropriate. I don't want to just say whatever the hell. I can't. I refuse. Let's just say that a lot of people are very raunchy and very silly with Tomodachi, and I'm all for it.
Mine has been more unhinged than raunchy.
Unhinged is fun too.
They Miis talk about murder a lot.
Yep. Or just, you know, like you'll see a group of Miis talking, and it's just like they're currently debating the ethics of leaving a body in the dumpster.
Yep, that's basically my island.
And you're sitting there just being like, "Oh, you."
Do you want to talk? We became friends over talking about hiding the body.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I know. Osha also says, "Bit, I was wondering if I can try making your Sona in Tomodachi Life. Go for it." Yeah, I don't got a problem with it.
I made you as a conversation topic because you can add like talk about people. So yeah, sometimes they talk about, oh, you remind me of. Sometimes my Miis tell me that they remind me of Bitby today, and I'm like, okay.
My Miis cannot stop talking about meeting Markiplier. Would you? Would you stop talking about that? If you met Markiplier, I feel like that would be like your personality for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
consider.
It would.
No, I get it. 100%. But no, like seriously, if you want to make me in your Tomodachi island, go for it. Absolutely. I don't got a problem with it. Like, I know that there are some people out there, By the way, I do appreciate you asking, because there are some people out there that do have some reservations about having a thing that represents them on an island where people could say things that are inappropriate that you might not agree with or like consent to. I'm personally like, I wouldn't take it all that seriously myself. Like, it's all in good fun. I don't think anybody's going to see the funny Nintendo game and somebody swearing on it and being like, oh my gosh, this is an outrage. You're fine. It's good. Yeah, have fun. put me wherever and, do whatever. Just don't put me in too many maid outfits. I say, and then they're immediately going to be like, okay, first thing you're getting into, maid outfit. My OC me said that he used to be good friends with Jack Black. Yeah, cool story, bro.
Oh, I added another one of my OCs today, actually. He turned out I didn't know how well he'd turn out, but he's turned out surprisingly okay. Let me get a picture.
Ooh, okay. Oh, it's funny. There is one person that I'm watching their Tomodachi playthrough, and they made a character who, like, they were initially going for something different, but the more they were putting the Mii's face together, the more they were like, this person kind of looks like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh no.
And they're like, huh.
That's concerning.
Maybe not like exactly like Jeffrey Dahmer, but I'm getting similar vibes of like, this person's gonna kill me and leave me in the forest. And then they leaned into it and just made them like as creepy as possible, to the point that like, and then they like, their name is just like a normal name, but then the way that you phonetically say it is serial killer. So their name is totally normal until you actually start talking to them.
That is okay. That's hilarious.
And then they give them like, they gave them items like a camera so they can take photographs of their victims.
Unhinged. I love it.
I love the storytelling. The storytelling of the Miis is so fun.
Incredible.
What other oh, right. I've seen several people attempt to make like boiled characters.
Oh,
I don't know if you've ever seen that, like the boiled one. Like that weird creepypasta thing. I'm not going to bring them up on screen because it's creepy. But it's basically like, a really disgusting, creepy, like almost Walton file kind of thing. People like very artistically make very high quality versions of those skins. And then just let them loose on the island. And then just be like, all right, live your life, buddy. And then they become great friends, and then they like, go out on trips to Hawaii.
Goodness gracious, how horrifying.
It's terrifying. Friend of mine made them in Tomodachi a while ago with startlingly good accuracy. Again, I love that. So I've heard a couple of people that they've complained about the art tools in Tomodachi being like kind of intimidating and being like not very beginner friendly. I can kind of see that because like not a heck of a lot of the tools are explained on, or like, there's certain like intricacies of it that you wouldn't really know unless you talk to somebody or ask them.
Or you already a digital artist that had experience in pixel art.
Well, like, I mean, I have used art programs in the past, so yeah.
Anyway, here's my guy that I made today.
Oh, you're cute.
Carnivorous plant fellow.
Here, I'm gonna save that image. Here we go. I'm gonna put that on the screen. I'm gonna put that right on the fridge. What? Oh, resolution. Yay.
This is Arnoldi, as in Rafflesia Arnoldi, as in the corpse flower. So he's a carnivorous plant boy.
I like him. He's great. Man, what would I do? Like, what would I make, like, art-wise? Obviously, I'm gonna be in there somewhere. I feel like... So, if I were to lean into anything, Tomodachi-wise, I think I would make a lot of in-jokes with the stream, just to see where that goes. What's a good in-joke for this?
The one I'm really, really proud of that I somehow managed to pull off was my TV head character. Let me get a photo. Let me get a picture of him because he took forever, but I think he turned out pretty good.
Awesome.
Especially with the one eye, because that was tricky. I basically did the same thing I did for my Bill Cipher Me for him to get the one eye to work.
Oh, you have a Bill Cipher
It's not perfect, but it's functional. So.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be weird trying to make Bill Cipher, considering Bill Cipher is like pyramidal, and you can't make a pyramid head.
Well, I found a really great tutorial for a really good-looking Bill Me, so I just used that.
There are a lot of welcome home characters on my island Tomodachi, who you want to be besties with. I can see it. Barnaby's freaking awesome. I'd love to, like, bump shoulders with Barnaby. Make some funny dad jokes.
I feel like welcome home characters would be kind of tough to make, because a lot of them aren't... like, how would you do Barnaby? Because that's just like a... Because I've avoided furry, because there's a couple of characters that I'd love to add, but they're basically furries, and I have no idea how I'd do that. in terms of the
I've seen some people get really elaborate with the face paint, in that, like, if you do it just right, and if you, like, add shadow layers just right, you can make it look more 3D, as long as you are looking relatively straight on at them. If you look at them from the side, it changes things, but
yeah. I don't have the skills in this to figure that out. I'm amazed I was able to do. I was able to do this plus Dr. Norrington from Sam and Max the Devil's Playhouse. He took 3 hours.
Good lord.
So if you have not seen, I'll show that because I'm insanely proud of that. I still have no idea how I pulled that off, aside from patience and
look at this
being
dapper fellow.
Obsessed with drawing this character already because he's my husband of 16 years.
That looks good.
Yeah, it looks cool.
He is. As my TV head guy.
The effort that it would have taken to draw all the static.
That took so long. That's what took the most time, was I had to do, like, each of the little individual... It's basically, like, 1 pixel static.
Because there is no, like, spray tool.
Yeah, there's nothing like that, so I had to do it all by hand. It took forever.
Very nice, very nice.
And then here is Dr. Norrington, who took me 3 hours, literally 3 hours.
Norrington.
Thankfully, they had his eyes already, just the yellow glowing, and then I could have the black surrounding it. And then I'm just really good at drawing him already, so that helped. But oh my god, it still took forever.
Hello, Cthulhu. Yeah, dude, some of the memes that people have been making,
Cthulhu,
like, the tricks that they've been pulling off with the eyes is really impressive, honestly. Because, like, if you draw the eyes, then they're going to look weird. So you have to figure out a way in engine to make the eyes look the way that you want so that they properly blink. But people have
a lot of mine don't look kind of weird when they blink or when their eyes are closed, but whatever.
Right. I was just thinking about you. Change my room, please.
Thank you, Rustworks, for the compliments. The static on Trin, the TV head guy, that took forever because I had to do it all individually. I
should go over to Mapley's DMs and see, like, what Tamagotchi weird stuff I've posted to him.
Oh, speaking of Norrington, you'll find this really funny bit because I think you're the only one here who's played Sam and Max Devil's Playhouse. But Paperweight got married this morning, and I have to show you a picture of his wife because it's like, oh my god, how did he riz this woman?
Paperweight.
I'm still. This is how he managed to. Let me find it.
God, it was a while ago that I talked with Mapley about Tamagotchi life, because I'm scrolling through here being like, where are you?
How Paperweight managed to get to riz this woman is a mystery for the ages.
What the hell?
But I will say this. I think it happened because she also summoned an elder to Abomination. And it didn't go the way she hoped. So I guess they bonded over that.
Good catch, I guess. Good lord.
Incredible.
Well done. 5 stars. Oh, found it. Here, I'm gonna save image. Drop that on the desktop. I found a whole bunch of like the random Tamagotchi stuff. I'm just okay. Here, okay. Save that. Oh, this is okay. I found an image that I sent to Maple, and it's pretty good. There's that. So dumb.
I'm
There we go.
Sorry, someone walked in the room. Hey, what were you looking for?
No, I'm just I'm scrolling through like some DMs that I've sent over to Mapley because we've been like sending shitposty Tamagotchi images for the past like month.
Oh my god, I want to see some.
Okay, I have to ship them all over to the Discord. Hold up. There we are. Where can I get Tamagotchi Life? That is a game from Nintendo, and it is a Switch exclusive. So yeah, you can either get it on Switch 1 or Switch 2.
Yeah, it's not a Switch 2 exclusive. Surprisingly.
All right. Save that guy. That guy. There we go. Okay, so here's the thing I was talking about earlier. One really wide cigarette.
Incredible.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that's freaking great. I don't know who drew that, but like, my hat's off to it looks like a slice of cake.
That's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
On brand. Oh. Guys, a thing maybe. There we go. 500 cigarettes. To digest. Obviously, it's a sweet delicacy, a treat.
A horse.
I'm so hungry I could eat a...
That's pretty good. That's really good.
All right, so I
like
know this is a Mapley original right here.
What in the world?
Oh my.
Oh my god.
They liked it. And okay, here's something precious. Hey, there he is.
Bit.
There's the boy.
Bippy and Snap.
Hey, Snap! I got the Snap. What? I look so fearful. As I should be. Respect the Snap. And then one last one. This is a meme that I sent to Maple. Hold up.
Ringo and Rongo.
Rongo kills me. It's just like, who came up with this? So anti-Ringo. It seems like that was the start of the idea, and then somebody came up with Rongo. Perfect. Fuck. Yeah, no. Like, I think Tomodachi runs exclusively on the creativity of the people playing it, so good on Nintendo for keeping that filter nice and light.
Nice and basically non-existent.
Yep. Speaking of what, here's a while we're sharing shitposts and stuff, I'm gonna just share this one too. There we go. I follow a guy called Quest64 Official on Blue Sky. It was totally the official Quest64 account, by the way. Like, absolutely. There we go. You wore that same shirt yesterday. Well, guess what, bitch? There's the thing called an air fryer.
That's a pretty good one.
I believe I've made my case. If you want more memes that are basically exactly like that, except with frickin' Quest 64 Brian in the background. There it is. Let me see. Okay, there was something else that I was scrolling through, like the messages I sent Mapley, and I was just like, hey, funny. Here.
By the way, Quest 64 also has a recomp, by the way.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I like through the Quest 64 official account, I actually learned that there are several people that are trying to rebuild it in Unreal Engine. For what reason, I don't know.
I don't either.
I remember now. So the other day I was on Synth's stream and we were just like, we were chilling out, and he was doing his 12-hour marathon thing. And while I was there, a bunch of people were drawing like random art of Bit, and I feel y'all would probably appreciate this. Hold on, I must save many images again. There we go. Okay, so there's a couple of things that ended up being drawn. One of them was I was yassified. Specifically,
I gotta see the yassified bit.
Like gender bend yassified, and they made me a librarian.
Bruh.
I'm not sure why. Here. You judge for yourself. I don't. Just like, what the fuck? Amazing.
I don't understand.
I don't either, but I was just like, I don't know.
I feel like yassified girl bit would be like a gamer girl, like a chick gamer girl.
Probably. I'm not sure why I'm slaying as much
like
as
the
I
cat
am
ear
here.
headphones and the.
Oh, actually, I don't know if it's a librarian per se. I think it's like just an office lady.
Secretary lady.
Yeah, it's like a secretary lady. Here's another one. This one is like really rendered. Like, what the fuck? Synth, you got some talented people in your freaking community, I must say.
I don't understand.
I don't
know. It's great
know.
art, even if I don't understand.
I mean, I'm glad they did it, but why?
Why? I don't know. I like the detail of like the sleeves in that there's like the water texture going on with the jacket. And like sort of the bubbles going on. Like that's a nice detail. I appreciate it. Anyway, that's all the weird ones. I lied. And then there's Tan, who apparently they remembered that there was once a buff bee. And Tan went, I'm doing it again. So, yeah. Enjoy this in your eyeballs.
Perfect.
It's horrifying.
What do you mean it's beautiful?
Hello. Hello, chat. Today,
Hello, chat.
Today we're going to be playing Gym Simulator 2026.
That's just Doug from Date Everything with Bitby's head.
Ah. You know,
No,
I find it
it's
funny
the
that,
exact same.
by the way, on this canvas here, so we had so many amazing like high quality pictures of like, I think GB was one of the people that was drawn here that was really, really nice in the background. I think it was GB, if I remember correctly. But then like, then right next to them was like this and a picture of Synth that just looked like a gremlin. And I'm just like, why do I get the weird fan art? I don't understand. What did I do? Not that weird. But then we got like this here. Again, we're getting out of the doldrums of like what the fuck territory. Here's small bit. Here's a tiny guy. He's got a big old sweater.
Small bit.
I like him. Very teeny. And then this one, which was made by Maddie. And oh my god, it's so detailed and I love it so much. Thank you, Maddie. Bonk. Look at this guy! Look how smiley he is! Look how happy he is!
That's like Japanese chibi mascot bit.
It is! It's just like, he's so happy to be wherever he is. Like that, Jesus,
like
the
Bitby
rendering on the
appearing in
glasses and everything, and like the eyes have got shine behind him.
That's Bitby in a Japanese McDonald's commercial.
I could see it. Speaking of which, I saw on my Blue Sky recently that McDonald's did a weird like coffee cross promotion with Mega Man recently, and they like recreated the I Can't Defeat Airman video.
Oh my god,
From way
really?
back
I
in the-
love that video.
Yeah, they
Yes,
did.
they did.
And like, they did it for the sake of selling McDonald's coffee.
Yeah, for some
But-
reason, JP at McDonald's does a lot of really, really cool marketing. A few months back, they also recreated Bad Apple.
I saw that too.
What?
I'm just like, why did
Oh my god.
man, American McDonald's sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But and what's funny is that all of these ads that end up showing up in Japan, they never like cross the water because like, you know, like international law and all that jazz. And also on top of that, a lot of people probably aren't going to get it because like it's weird like subculture stuff. So like you never see it end up showing up around here, including the McDonald's one, which apparently they intentionally blocked viewing it anywhere but the Japanese Twitter and like Japanese markets, which is funny because then people went and posted it up anyway. They ripped it and just posted it in America.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there's the McDonald's Bad Apple ad. Black pepper. I'm not gonna play it on here just because like I'm sure there's probably
Where's the
some
link?
copyright mess.
In
Okay, I
stream
see
chat
it.
and Discord.
Okay, thank you. I want to watch that later.
Yeah, if anybody is curious, here's the here's the I can't defeat airman thing, and also here is the bad apple thing. That
Pierce like the
posted.
bad apple one.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. If you want your hit of fast food marketing. Ow. Thanks, Comfy.
The author has chosen to make their post visible to only people who've signed in. Oh.
What? Who for the bad apple one?
For the blue sky thing you linked.
For the blue sky thing. I get it, but come on, really? That's garbage.
That's okay. McDonald's also posted it to their official Japanese YouTube channel, so it's okay. You can watch it there.
Cool.
That's fair enough, I guess.
But yeah, it's
man.
pretty weird that they use that just to advertise McDonald's coffee.
I mean, all right. If it's gonna get people's attention, it's gonna get people's attention.
It's working. We're talking about it.
That's true. I just like, you know what? I feel like we're destroying things for our sake, like over in the West. Because like, if we just decided not to talk about it, maybe they'd be more inclined to. Thanks. Maybe they'd be more inclined to post stuff like that over in the West if they knew that people like us weren't gonna like throw it around all willy-nilly. They're like, nah, the West will do the work for us. If anybody cares over there. Then again, maybe they genuinely don't think it would do any sort of numbers over here, and that's why they don't post it.
Probably
Double-edged
not,
sword.
because that kind of thing is just like that was a really big like thing in Japan, and the only reason people know about it over here is because of weebs who were in on all the Japan memes. So it's like a very, very, very niche market outside Japan.
It's too niche to be put into wide circulation in the United States.
If
you were to show that advertisement to your grandma, would they understand what the heck it is?
No. But then again, that's partially, sort of, almost, kind of, a little bit the point.
Like,
I mean,
would your grandma even recognize that it's supposed to be a McDonald's advertisement?
Probably not. I mean, they definitely wouldn't recognize that it's Mega Man. So...
Would they recognize Mega Man?
No.
Because there hasn't been a new Mega Man game since Mega Man 11, and that was a while ago.
It's tragic as heck, man.
It is. I mean, we're getting dual override. That looks pretty cool.
That's true, yeah. Though, is there still a thing going on right now about the OG voice actor for Mega Man quitting? I think
it wasn't that he
Ben
quit,
Diskin
it's
was
that
the
Capcom refused to pay the union, and so now the union can't work.
Actually,
on the game.
I seem to recall. I think the reason was because I follow Ben Diskin, who I believe is the voice actor who was the United States Mega Man voice actor.
He was Mega Man in Mega Man 11. Yes.
Yeah, and he gave it up because they were up for signing his contract for another deal, and they specifically did not put AI prevention and like protection on the thing, as well as it wasn't just that. It was the fact that you couldn't get any protection from unions. That was the thing. Like, he wanted specific union protection, and they were just like, no, we're not adding it to your contract. And Ben, promptly left. Because it's just like,
he's with the union. He's not allowed to do that.
It's like, okay,
if
I'll
Capcom
give up
would
this
pay the
position.
union,
Screw it.
If Capcom would just do what the union says, like the way that every other union actor does, it wouldn't be a problem.
Right, but they won't because frig.
And it's not that hard to do that with a union. Like Gameoverse, that was done with a union dub.
All you gotta do is you just gotta be like, hi, we won't fuck up your rights. There you go.
Yeah, it's
like,
not that
that's
difficult.
it. It's not hard. Like, we'll pay you reasonable wages. We won't use your stuff for outside of any other reasons outside of this production. bada boom, bada bang. But there's a lot of companies that won't do that because they're like, but we want control.
But we want to be able to use your voice for AI training. No, don't do that.
No, absolutely not. Ooh, loaded baked potatoes for dinner.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Oh, that sounds good.
I just recently had a twice cooked baked potato with like, really nice mixed up. I mean, you know what a twice cooked baked potato is. It's just like you crack the thing open, you mash the insides with a combination of sour cream and like butter and stuff and a little bit of garlic. And then like you throw maybe a little bit of cheese on it and then you cook it a second time. And it's nice and fluffy and airy. I had one of those recently and it was like, it was a heaven sent moment.
Nice.
Potato good. Starch good.
I like potatoes. Unfortunately, I need to eat less of them, as you need to avoid carbs when losing weight.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing a new game on Steam recently, and it's been really, really fun.
What's the game?
It's called Dead is Disco.
Yes!
Oh, I've heard of that.
You've been sharing a bunch of Dead is Disco.
Yes, it's very, very, very fun. I highly, highly recommend playing it.
Now the question.
It's a rhythm game, right?
It actually plays more like a Batman Arkham game, but with all the movements synced to the beat Hi-Fi Rush style.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I've seen gameplay and it looks addicting and fun.
The thing that's really fun about it, the game is currently early access, so not everything is in there. But the one thing that they do have in there is they have a mode called Endless Disco, where you can put in your own music and then the game is synced to that.
Oh, that's awesome. That's like what Crypt of the Necrodancer does.
Yeah, so it has that feature and it is really, really awesome. And also, if you do play the plot levels, there are stream-safe tracks you can use. So it's okay.
Nice.
That's good, but I feel like I would be defeating the purpose of something like that. It's like, I could technically play Beat Saber and only use the safe for streaming music that was made specifically for Beat Saber. On the other hand, mods. You know, I could battle my way through a rhythm section that's entirely based around like, the intro to My Hero Academia. and I would be having a lot of fun and probably get DMCA'd.
Probably.
Copyright is a bitch.
It sure is. Fun reminder that if copyright terms weren't extended and they kept the original limit that they were supposed to have, Luke Skywalker and Sonic the Hedgehog would be public domain by now. Anyway.
Just saying, just putting that out there.
Yep.
Skimming through the comic, farewell, beloved Falco, and honestly, it has my favorite designs for Peppy and Andros specifically. I don't see a heck of a lot of like, I don't watch a lot of like extra Star Fox type of content, either like official or otherwise. I've seen a little bit, but not a crap ton. But I do know that the fan base is basically the thing that's keeping the entire franchise alive.
As is the case with many franchises right now.
I'm trying to think if there's any other... Oh, well, I keep on talking about Banjo-Kazooie like it's going out of style, which it is. I've been following the work of the people who are currently doing the recomp for Banjo-Kazooie, and they're slowly starting to work out all of the bugs. We've reached a point where like you can pretty much play through the entire game 100%. But in order to do that, you have to like do a lot of finagling and like, poking with a stick to make it work. I won't go into detail about it. It's just really, like, it's really technical. But I feel like, fans are really taking up the mantle of actually keeping a lot of stuff alive right now.
Cough, cough. Me doing my everything humanly possible to save Shadowverse before it ends service in a month. Cough, cough.
God, right? What's another thing that, like, I'm sure that there's something else that I'm thinking about that is in a similar boat. God, what was that? Oh God! All right, this is a side, random other side tangent here. The other day I was hanging out with, again, Synth and friends, and we were chatting about just random old what's it, and the subject of friend slop came up. I guess somebody just used it jokingly. Mm-hmm. And Synth very seriously was just like, I hate the term friend slop so much. Like, because it has been used as a way of, like, basically discrediting the entirety of the multiplayer content creator boom that's happened recently with video games. Where the entire idea is you buy a video game cheap, all your other friends buy it really cheap too, and then you stream the game.
The thing that I find weird about that term is that we already had a perfectly good term to describe those sorts of games, and it's been in use for like 40 years now, so I don't see what the problem is. It's called party game.
Well, the distinction that people try to make is the whole, oh, you're just playing that game because you're trying to get a whole bunch of views and you're trying to, like, piggyback off of the franchise. Trying to jump on the latest trend. And I think that's
where plenty of games that are not multiplayer games.
They do, yeah. For me personally, like, I don't have any problem with these games existing. Like, if a game's fun, a game's fun. Like,
yeah, if you're having fun and other people you're playing the game with are also having fun, that's what matters.
Mm-hmm. Oh, OSHA says it's the first time that I'm hearing that word. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing inherently wrong with the genre of funny multiplayer game that if you get the right group of people in, it makes for really funny live streams and, videos and stuff.
Yeah.
In this 10-part video essay, I'll explain why Mario Party 7 is the greatest party game ever made. Anyway.
Dude, I haven't played Mario Party 7 in a long time.
That's the one with the microphone.
Oh boy! God.
And Pagoda Peak is actually a legitimately fun board. I like that game.
Yeah, I think the last time I played Mario Party 7, it was renting it from my local video store. And, sure you rented the mic with it because you couldn't play the game without it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no. OSHA, the term, originally, people were using it to make fun of games of that same nature. But then people that actually liked those games came out of the woodwork and they were like, why are you making fun of it, bro? Like, you have a stick way far up your ass. And then people started using the term friend slop as an endearing term, which I think is hilarious. People were just like, yeah, I'm going out and playing my favorite friend slop with my favorite friends. And I appreciate this. And that's why I mentioned this. I have a dedicated folder in Steam that I call Friend Slop. And I put all those games in there because I want to be able to find those games more easily. So I gave it its own dedicated category. That's how much I like Friend Slop. Yeah, and the folder has got a couple things in there. Among Us is one of them. Content warning is another. Golf with your friends. Guilty as Sock, which I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
Mm-mm.
It's basically Lawyer Simulator, where a whole bunch of, like, you and a whole bunch of your friends are basically pretend fake being in court with sock puppets. It's dumb. It's $5, and you're expected to, like, buy it, and then, like, several of your friends have to buy it along with you, and then you can all play the multiplayer together. And
honestly, this just kind of sounds like this is basically what Jackbox has been doing forever.
Kinda.
Yeah, does Jackbox count as friend slop?
It shouldn't.
Or is it just a
Well,
fun party game?
Jackbox
that
is
people
more
happen to stream?
structured like a game show. Like when I think of friend slop, I consider something where the idea is it is a core structured game with like, you know, active gameplay happening at all times. That has like, I mean, technically it has some level of structure to it, but like a lot more loose. So for example, something like Lethal Company, where the objective is you run into a place, you grab things, and then you bring it back to your ship. So, you know, there is like one core objective, but there's a lot of wiggle room around it for shenanigans to ensue. Whether it be...
So you're saying that a multiplayer Ocarina of Time rando is friend slop?
It can be. It has the potential to be, yes. Rust says, I always saw blank slop as a phrase used by people who want to make fun of games without having any real reason behind it. I'm glad that it's shifted over to being used ironically for the most part, because the word slop is funny. Yeah. Well, I still use the term AI slop, mostly because I actually have the knowledge behind it to be able to actively tell you why something is slop. There's the problem.
Generative AI actually is slop.
Yeah. When people take the term slop, or when they take, like, you know, a derogatory term and just slap it onto something without any rhyme or reason, that's when it's stupid. But if I can correctly tell you why it is that something is slop, no, I think the name should stick.
Yeah. Literally,
AI slop, 100% valid.
The AI slop is literally just, it's like factory churned out. It's
when you think of the term slop, I think a lot of people think, oh, a dish that is created in a industrial kitchen that is a slurry of a whole bunch of random crap that they happen to have lying around, that they, without any love or any care, threw it into a vat and then gave it to you to feast on.
What's all the food that we have in the pantry that's expiring tomorrow? Throw it in a pot, stir it. It's good enough.
Yep.
Eat it, pigs. Basically.
And I can't think of any better correlation to that than AI right now.
Yep.
Because AI literally is just, let's take everything in the pantry, shove it into a blender, and then sell it to you.
It's not great. But
it's not good.
Yeah, we've beaten the AI bad horse so much that it's basically a bloody vapor.
Oh man, I don't know. I have, but I'm gonna keep
We're still
on
not
beating
it enough.
I'm gonna keep beating that dead horse because, like, dude, so I did take the trip out to my in-laws and stuff, or no, not in-laws, my family, you know, recently. And it did kind of crush my soul just how many times people were discussing AI. There was like one particular uncle who was just like, man, yeah, AI, it's made my life so much easier. I can just ask it a question and it'll tell me exactly what it is without even, you know, without any effort whatsoever. And I'm just sitting there being like, Christ, man.
Yeah,
if I say anything,
awesome when Google was invented in 2004.
Right. And I'm sitting, though that sass and sarcasm is sitting in my head, but I'm just like, God, I don't want this to become a fight. You know, like, I don't want this reunion to become like a thing where we're all fisticuffs together. So I kind of I have just to shut my mouth. Because, like, I could rant and rave and talk about how much I hate AI and how much it sucks, but at the end of the day, I'm just going to be making a lot of enemies in one room. Mostly a lot of the boomers in the room. It sucks. And so that's why I continue to make fun of AI, because clearly it hasn't happened enough. Like, we're convinced, but we're in a bubble. And we gotta, like, pop other people's bubbles.
Yeah.
It'll happen soon enough because all the AI companies are running out of money.
Yeah, right. we've already seen.
One of them will implode first, and when that happens, that bubble is going to burst really, really hard.
Yeah, we've already seen signs of that happening with OpenAI and the fact that they've shuttered Sora. Like, and that's an example of one of the most expensive AI ventures that anybody has ever gone on, because that's video based. And the fact that like they had to shutter that because that's not making any money, that's a sign of things to come. Like, eventually, all of the AI companies that are trying to start up and be like, hey, we're the good AI company, come use us, come on, be your one-stop shop for AI. Eventually, we're going to realize, oh yeah, not every single service out there needs an AI client. And eventually, they're going to start phasing it out because it's literally just a money spigot. You know? They should run out of money faster. Agreed.
I think it was Sony who like patented that thing. It might have been Microsoft, I don't know. But they patented a thing where like if you're struggling in a game, you can ask the AI to help beat the level for you.
You know, GameFAQs has been a thing for at least 2000.
GameFAQs has been a thing since at least 2000, and also Super Mario Galaxy 2 has the Super Guide feature, and that does not require having to build a giant data center.
Terraria literally has a glossary of all of the items it has in it, and all the things you can potentially make with all items that you can collect in the game.
Yeah, you can also just play Kirby instead.
Or you can play Kirby. Yeah, or you can just play a simple game where you don't have to worry about beating the level.
Yeah.
Because it will happen as long as you continue to not run into enemies.
Or just turn the difficulty down slightly in the options menu. Or
yeah, possible.
Here's an even better thought. You can get good and learn how to beat the game.
That's true. Getting good is definitely an option.
Because video challenge is the one thing that makes video games as a medium different from other art forms, and conquering that challenge is where the satisfaction comes from.
Mm-hmm. Right. I don't get the people that are just like, I mean, there are certain games that I've run some cheats on them every now and then, but that's usually after I'm done playing the game normally. You know? Because once you play it with cheats, well, you've ruined the game for you. Like, for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, the first playthrough that you do of a game should be as vanilla as possible. That way you understand what the baseline experience is. And then, if you're doing, like, a replay, then you can start messing with stuff.
Here's a good question for you guys. What was the most fun you have had using cheats in video games?
Oh, when I was a kid, I used to hack my Pokemon Gold on the Game Boy Color, and with a Game Shark, and I would have the walk through walls code, and I would just go into the glitch void of just all of the going out of bounds and the graphics all fucking up, and it was fun.
I did the same thing except with the water walking cheat. And also, I think fun. I bugged out my Pokemon copy too, because like, it didn't like having that many Master Balls.
I remember hacking Sonic Adventure 2 and just messing around with like, oh, this one makes all the characters really flat like Paper Mario, or this one just makes them really huge, and this one just lets you infinitely jump. And I also use cheats to just go over and then power up my Chao to make them have just max stats for everything to get through the Chao races, the Chao Karate.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really, really fun because it let me unlock Green Hill Zone. Ooh. Which, as a kid, I could never figure out how to do.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I never did that to the point where, as a kid, I wasn't even sure it was real, because the strategy guide I had said, oh yeah, you get that if you unlock all of it, but there weren't any pictures or anything. So I don't even think the people who wrote the strategy guide did it. So I was convinced it wasn't real.
Like that too.
Yeah. So I wasn't even sure if it was real.
Actually, the strategy guide I had for Sonic Adventure 2 was really, really cool because it was like a 2 strategy guides in one sort of thing. If you flip the strategy guide over, it becomes a strategy guide for Sonic Advance instead.
Oh yeah, that was mine. Mine did the same thing. We probably had the same one.
It's the Versus Books one, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I think my personal favorite cheats that I played around with were some of the stuff that I did in really early PC games. Specifically, like if you managed to find the like the terminal that they hide in the video game, so you can like input codes and stuff. That was always my jam. So,
nice.
For Half-Life and SV cheats, that was my thing. I really loved that. It was fun to like, you just turn on no clip and then you soar around in your environment. You're not even trying to beat the game at all. You're just trying to figure out like, ooh, where does this border begin and where does it end? Oh, how did they make this texture work? Like, what is this model made out of? I was always fascinated about that. And then I did the same kind of thing for Halo on the PC. Except I did like, the whole no clipping kind of thing. But also, I think there were some extra things you could do as well. Like you could spawn in random enemies from like, all throughout the game as well. And that was also fun. As well as it was one of the only ways that you could record video footage of the original Halo completely like clean without any reticle or any like HUD interface stuff. So I thought that was always kind of cool because I grew up watching a lot of people that made machinima.
Yeah,
so, like,
didn't you mention that's basically what they used to make Red versus Blue?
No. For Red versus Blue, or at least like the original Red versus Blue, what they did was they picked the weapon that had the smallest reticle they could possibly find, and then they picked a weapon that had like the least amount of screen presence, and then they cropped the bottom of the weapon and the top of the part of the HUD at the top, and that's why Red versus Blue is cropped the weird way that it is.
Interesting.
Because that's where the player's hand would be, and that's where all the information about like your health and stats are. And then they just like, they crop it down to that small portion where the players would be like, or the characters would be talking.
That's really interesting.
But yeah, then later the PC version had stuff that would get around that. But I think at the time they were only working off of Xboxes because they didn't have like a Mondo budget. And also, back in the day, you didn't have programs like OBS that were like readily available.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you did, I think those programs were, 1, expensive. You had to buy them. And 2, they took up a lot of data on your hard drive.
Mm-hmm.
So, for most people, they're like, I'm just going to use my Pinnacle video capture device and plug it into my Xbox.
Makes sense.
Because it was simpler and it compressed better. Did I ever cheat in any other games? Well, like Banjo-Kazooie had cheats, but those were kind of intentional. They called them cheats, but you kind of had to use them in order to beat the game.
Right.
I'm scrolling through my games list to see if there's any that like I remember. Are there any modern games that even have cheats in them anymore?
No.
No, not really.
Like it's been swapped out to just being about mods, which are cool. But like, I don't know. I kind of want a good like cheat engine in a video game. A good like big head mode.
I can't think of one with big head mode. I don't remember if Batman Arkham Knight had it, but that game is kind of old now. The only thing that's coming to mind for me is Kingdom Hearts 3's DLC. They have special options called easy codes or pro codes, and the easy codes basically say, hey, do you want to just like make it so that you can kill everything in one hit, or your health constantly refills, or enemies do way less damage, and basically like customize all of that. And the pro codes are like, hey, what if we just made it actively harder? Like, what if your health and magic and everything, what if those are always ticking down?
That's horrifying.
Oh wow.
No,
So,
thank you.
Stuff like that, just to actively make things so much worse. And you can mess around with them and have some stuff turned on and some stuff turned off. Like, you can make some parts easier or harder per playthrough. And that can be pretty cool to mess around with. And there are also certain achievements for if you manage to beat stuff with all of the hard codes turned on, or with all of the easy codes turned on.
The other day I was playing Silksong and someone reminded me that there was a one-hit kill, like permadeath option. And I'm like, I'll never do this. I don't wish for this.
Has a 9 lives mode.
Mm-hmm. I heard about that.
Yeah.
And
you
tank
have to beat
controls.
the entire game, and you can only get hit 9 times. If you get hit more than that, you die. Game's over. Permadeath.
Yep. I'm not gonna be doing that. Nope.
No.
I'm sure somebody has probably already defeated it because it's the internet and somebody's gotta. But I will not be the one doing
turn tank controls back on.
it. Mm-hmm.
And if you do, he asks you why, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this? We fixed this problem. What's wrong? Why?
It's more he's just like, why? It's really funny.
Stop it! It'll be fun when I start playing that game.
Yeah.
So I just remembered, there is one modern game that I do remember having cheats that you could enable. However, it's because it was a remake of Spyro.
Yeah.
That's the most recent one that I can think of.
It's the Spyro Reignited trilogy.
Yep.
That'll
And,
do it.
like, that wasn't the best trilogy anyway, because they sort of, ran out of time on game 3, and they made it very buggy and crappy.
I mean, that is accurate to game 3.
Eh, fair.
So,
I watched my partner play that mode in Silksong, and they got through a bunch of bosses easily, but then they died in Bilewater. Accurate.
Yep.
Correct. Bilewater sucks. We don't go through Bilewater. It is a cursed place. Let's see. I've opened up my Stream Games folder just to see what I currently have sitting in there. I got a bunch of things. Like, I know a few people are interested in watching me play these. The Detective Grimoire games.
Oh, Bet, you just need to play Puzzle Agent.
Yeah, I got Puzzle Agent on here too.
Puzzle Agent's pretty short.
I got Puzzle Agent 1 and 2.
You could probably get through each game in a stream, to be honest.
I got Sonic Frontiers in here. I'm on that. Let's see.
Pretty close to the end, too.
I have Titanic Adventure Out of Time. And Pierce gasses that up so much that eventually I'll probably play it.
that one's really good, although it does have that old 90s, like, we're not going to tell you anything, you better do multiple playthroughs if you want to figure out how to finish everything design. So, I also sent you the strategy guide. Use it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, and then at one point I kind of wanted to replay a couple of the Assassin's Creed games. But that's a little bit difficult because Assassin's Creed came out around a really interesting time where like PC games were starting to really move in the direction of they were becoming more viable. But it was more viable to take a console game and put it on PC, but we weren't quite there yet. Like they weren't putting enough effort into translating the games out to like keyboard and mouse like you could, but it doesn't feel quite right. And then for controller support, they were just starting to implement like really nice Xbox X input stuff, but they weren't quite there yet. And the Xbox 360 was a proprietary set of controls that they didn't open up to like the rest of like inputs. Like you couldn't just get X input code and like implement it into your controller. Like you had to like have an Xbox 360 controller, which sucks because backwards compatibility and making this game work on an Xbox One controller is hell. On top of that, the game doesn't really run very well on modern hardware either, because again, the code was like they were only just barely porting it to PC and not really thinking about future OSs. So, you know, I'm generalizing it a little bit, but yeah, Assassin's Creed doesn't really run on PC as well as I'd like it to. And I have Assassin's Creed for Xbox, but I seem to remember that Xbox, like the Assassin's Creed for Xbox was like not very good from a performance standpoint. In fact, a lot of games from the Xbox 360, especially early Xbox 360, had performance issues. Like, it's like a bunch of game companies were like, we have all this power, what do we do with it? And then they went, let's use all of it. And then they realized, oh wait, we need to think about processing and frame rate. And then they didn't. They're just like, screw it, ship it. And so you get games that have like varying frame rates all over the place. And you know, beautiful games, but they chug along like a very old train.
Fair.
I don't know. We only like in modern times have started to really care about making sure everything is a nice, smooth 60 frames per second. So. If you know what, if we want to have like games on the Switch 2, like put effort into making that happen. I don't care about making them super like high fidelity or anything. Just make sure they run at 60 frames per second.
Please.
That's all I care about.
60
I feel
FPS
like there's
should be
I
the
feel like there's
standard.
no excuse for games not to run at any game not to run at 60 FPS nowadays.
If you're doing it for like artistic reasoning, okay, that's fine.
Even if you're doing it for artistic reasoning, give me an option to play it at 60. If you want to toggle for 30, fine, but 60 should be the default.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like player option is important.
Like let me run it at 60. Let me turn off film grain. Let me turn off motion blur. Those things are not necessary for a video game.
This is why I'm kind of hoping. So the main big thing that's getting Banjo Nuts and Bolts, the recomp that it's getting, Rex Glue. I kind of hope that expands out and gets more compatibility with more games. I'm hoping.
That would
Crossing
be
my
great.
fingers. Because like that would take a lot of the Xbox 360 library and suddenly open it up to full recomping everything. And that would be freaking amazing. Also, I'm sure a lot of companies would get really pissed off, but come on, let's be real. Who's buying
Okay, if they
Assassin's
don't
Creed
like it,
1
they can-
in our Lord and our Lord and Savior's 2026?
If they don't like it, they can release the games officially, and then people can pay for them.
Hey, yeah, remaster that shit.
Like, if
Or
you
maybe
want me to
don't,
play
because
Twilight
Ubisoft is
Princess on my
terrible.
PC, according
Uh,
to this console, I do have.
Mhm. Yep. And on top of that, like, I am pretty happy that recomping it's living in it's another legal gray area, but it's in a fairly comfortable one because you're technically not redistributing video games or anything. It's just the code to make those video game bases work. So, you know.
Yeah, no original no like copyrighted assets are being distributed with any of these recomps or decomps.
Mhm. As it should be. You know,
Yep.
piracy sucks.
So it's fine. You need to have your own copy of the game in order to run it, and how you get that copy is nobody's business.
I'll say I have a bunch of my old video game library sitting back there. So like I'm getting
still have
mine
my Wii
legit.
copy of Twilight Princess. I still have my Xbox copy of Sonic Unleashed. I still have my Wii copy of Sonic Unleashed. I'm good. I still have my original cartridge of Ocarina of Time and of Ocarina of Time 3D.
Yep. God, what was it? I think so what was it? I think it's people did figure out ways of ripping like Game Boy Advance games and just Game Boy cartridge games in general by hacking like DSs. I remember that. Literally, you just have to ROM hack that. Actually, no, you just hack the systems in general, and the DS and the 3DS, you can crack them like an egg.
Oh yeah, it's surprisingly easy to do.
Surprisingly easy to do, and very fun.
Indeed, you can play so much awesome stuff on a hacked 3DS.
So much cool stuff.
It's an amazing console.
Yeah. Good. So I was the other day I've been following some stuff with like MomoCon because like a bunch of people are going to MomoCon in my sphere.
Oh, I love MomoCon. I used to go every year when I lived in Atlanta.
Well, it's funny. I hear there are people that are still doing 3DS like Street Pass stuff.
Yep.
So like people are taking their 3DSs to these conventions and just being like, oh, hey, let's see whose Miis we got.
That's awesome.
Like, it is an interesting subculture, the whole, like, Mii and Street Pass thing. Like, it doesn't happen anymore, but where you collect a whole bunch of nerds in one place, it happens.
Filling out the Street Pass stuff is still really, really fun. I do miss that.
Yeah. I miss the era where the 3DS was like more readily available and like more people had them on them at all times, so that Street Pass was just a thing that you could do on your commute. Like that era is kind of ended, but
there are workarounds with hacked 3DS that you can do.
Yep, I know
there's
that.
This thing you can get called NetPass, which basically means if you have someone on your friends list and you happen to be online at the same time as them, you will automatically Street Pass regardless of physical location.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also say, hey, I'm going to put my 3DS in this, I'm going to select I'm going to a park, and then it'll put your 3DS in a virtual park, and then anybody else who also visits the virtual park will automatically Street Pass you regardless of the actual physical location.
I love nerds.
So you can sorta kinda get the experience.
That's so clever. That's so fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're starting to get a little bit late into the night, and I got some plans happening tomorrow, so I think it might be a good time to phase things out. I did notice that there are some people that are currently online at the moment on Twitch, so I'm going to check real quick just to see what's going down. Let's see. What's going down? Who's doing what? We got a lot of people currently online today. It's a question of who I want to throw you at.
Who shall we?
Oh yeah, Osha's talking about the magma. Sorry, you're right. Let me go and check the magma just to see what you goobers have been up to. Bang, thank you for the reminder. Oh, jeez, yeah. Oh, Osha's been doing... Oh, God. Hello. All right. So, we got this little thing here by Habby. Hello, me. That was a tiny little bit. And then we got a very gorgeous-looking Osha. What... Look with your special eyes. My brand. And then we got some other... I see there's something happening over here. What is this? What is going on? What have you done? Is this me cosplaying as Synth? Good lord.
Synthby. It's Synthby.
It's Synthby. And then also we got a Snab Tutter. Look at it. God, there is negative thoughts in this head.
Goodness.
That was freaking awesome. I love him. Yay, first time cosplaying. Quiet face. I have cosplayed a handful of times at a couple of conventions. Thing is, like, you do that when you're in like your late teens and 20s. And then you become 30 and you're like, well, you could still cosplay, but like you should probably get something that like fits the mold of a 30-year-old.
Nonsense. You're never too old to cosplay.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's just like my shame kicking in. Possibly. All right.
Cosplay as hipster Chris Thorndike. It'll be fine.
What? Who?
Chris Thorndike, the kid from Sonic X.
Oh, gotcha. All right. I just didn't
It'll
know
be
who
funny.
that was. I was just like, what?
From Sonic X.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking. The orange-haired one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
No
him.
one likes.
Oh, dang. I didn't know that. I haven't seen Sonic X. Is that going to end
People
up
don't
being
like
a
him
watch
because
party?
They think he's annoying, and they think he takes time away from the focus of Sonic, which is where it should be.
To be
because it's
fair,
a show about Sonic.
this is a show about Sonic, and there are a lot of people that really like Sonic. So the second you do anything that isn't related to Sonic and a Sonic thing, people gonna be pissed off.
Yeah, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. The right way is the humans in the Sonic movie series. The wrong way is Chris Thorndike.
Oh no.
Yeah.
While we're on the subject of, watching things and whatnot, before I forget, I was going to mention this, and we alluded to it a little bit earlier, but watch parties, getting back on back on track with those. And next Friday, we are going to be watching the Super Mario Brothers movie from 1993. Not the new one, Super Mario Bros. 93. If you've never heard of that, it is interesting.
You're in for a treat.
It's not a good movie. I'm going to warn you in advance. But it's one of those movies that's so fascinatingly bad, it is interesting to watch. Imagine if a bunch of filmmakers were like, hey, what if we make this Mario movie, except we put it in a post-apocalyptic cyber dystopia? Essentially.
Yeah, basically, at this point, there was very little established about the Mario. Mario at this point was basically pixel art. Nobody talked. It was two Italian plumber brothers save a princess and there's also dinosaurs, or dinosaur like creatures and mushrooms. That was all that's literally all that Mario was. So this very let's say this very egotistical couple of filmmakers, a husband and wife, took that and just made the most crazy, weird, dark,
which is weird,
Mario, cyberpunk AU Mario, and it's so insane that I have a conspiracy theory that the Nintendo saw this, hated it so much, because a lot of people did, because it wasn't a good movie, and said we have to more firmly establish what Mario is in terms of like aesthetics and themes and all that, and we need to make it as literally the exact opposite of this. We need to make it bright and colorful or cartoony and silly and happy, and so this can never happen again.
Which is interesting because you pointed out that initially the movie was supposed to be more of a lighthearted sort of
That's what the filmmakers
thing.
pitched to the studio, but they lied.
We're making a fun, family-friendly Mario movie, and it's gonna be great. And then it was very different.
Yep, that was how they got the studio and all the actors on board. They pitched like a cute, lighthearted, family-friendly Wizard of Oz type thing, and that's not what they. And then as soon as they started making the movie, they were like, "Nope, we lied. We're doing this."
I did wonder, man, contract-wise, there must have been something that they could have done to twist somebody's arm. Just be like, "No, I want out. Get me out." How damning and how binding were those contracts? Jesus.
So much that Bob Hoskins had to do it, but hated it so much he got drunk on set every day.
Mm-hmm.
I think
So,
he also
if you
broke
want to
his
see
arm.
Bob Hoskins drunk, you can come out here and watch Super Mario Brothers 93 with us on Friday. Happening
Bob
7
Hoskins
o'clock
drunk,
Central
and
Time.
also, And also Dennis Hopper giving negative fucks about his performance. Walking on a set and doing as Doug Walker said, he every day he woke up and said, "I'm not going to act today. I don't know what I'm going to do today, but it's not going to be acting."
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait. I haven't watched this movie in so long. It's gonna be so bad. I'm so happy.
It's so bad and so much fun.
Yay. I did have I posted it on Blue Sky, and I don't know what vein I touched, but apparently like somebody or like, you know, some pop culture thing caught wind of that that message, and like a lot of people liked it, and then they like left their comments for other things about cheesy 80s and 90s films.
Oh wow. Okay.
Which is freaking funny. I never know what the heck is going to gain traction on Blue Sky. Like, so actually, let me read a couple of these first off, though. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's one person that mentioned the one thing that I think you said this, Cecil, last time, or it was Pierce. I don't remember which one of you said it, but after they made the film, Dennis Hopper, son asked why he made it at all. And Dennis said, "I wanted to make sure you had shoes." And the son replied, "I don't need shoes that badly."
Yep.
Somebody else said, "If you want some 80s cheese, try Buckaroo Banzai." No idea. No clue.
I've heard of that. I don't really know anything about it, though.
I don't know, but apparently this person says, like, Buckaroo Banzai, and then somebody liked that. So apparently I get this strange suspicion that they're spitting facts right now, so, you know. Oh, and somebody else said, why not do a double feature with Double Dragon? I haven't seen Double Dragon, but
I forgot there was a Double Dragon movie.
I mean, same.
It's
oh, and then hold on. Let me see if I can I save this? Here. Dude, I don't know what it was. Just like this post caught a sale somewhere and, like, you know, took off a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna post this over in the
yeah, let me see it.
In the stream chat here. I'm gonna put it on the screen too. Oh, dang it. Hold on, I'm in the wrong call. There we go.
Time for my monthly opening of the Blue Sky app.
Oh, I posted it over in the stream chat. I think I've seen this previously, but somebody reposted it. A generic kids movie only held up by cameos and references. An avant-garde cyberpunk film about a dystopian capitalistic society hell-bent on genociding the inferior species that is brought down by two blue-collar men.
Technically, that is what happens.
Why is this accurate?
Technically, that is what happens.
Oh my god.
This isn't untrue.
Not to spoil anything, but the end of the movie, it had, like, the princess busting through and being like, you know, Mario, Luigi, we need you. And, like, I'm so curious what would have happened, like, what was going to be the next movie if they even got a new movie?
I don't think they knew. I think we're just gonna throw this in the end of the movie and figure it out later.
It was all a dream. Wart becomes the new villain, and then it becomes somehow a crossover with Metroid. I don't know how, but it would happen.
I wouldn't hate that, honestly.
That's my guess. I have no idea.
Luigi, we're going into the dream world.
Luigi, we're going to Planet Zebes.
I mean, look,
they would not have pronounced Zebes correctly.
If the Super Mario movie can have Star Fox show up as a cameo, not shocked.
Yeah.
It's called a Metroid, Luigi. Okay, let me...
I've been on the Metro, but this is ridiculous.
Okay. Can we get, like, a fan-made Super Mario Brothers 2? Like, even just as a storyboard?
Mario 2, the Lost Movie.
Let me get, like, Vinny Vinesauce to do the voice for Bob Hoskins.
Yes.
I think,
considering
cool
some people, considering Sonic the 2019 cut is something that people are trying to make happen. In other words, they're trying to make the ugly Sonic version of the movie.
No.
For some reason.
With the power of fandom, anything is possible.
With the power of the Sonic fandom specifically, they will make it happen.
Yep. It is inevitable.
Yep.
I am inevitable. And am.
That's just you know, what's it? Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. He said you were so worried about whether or not you could, you didn't think about whether or not you should.
Oh, I've thought of whether or not I should.
The Sonic fandom should have stopped, and we have clearly passed it. But let's keep going and see what happens.
Yep, that's my philosophy. I'm sitting here just like, the world isn't going to be worse if I do this.
Yep.
I mean, you know, tangentially worse. Might be worse from like a metaphysical but
guys, the Chip and Dale movie already happened. That had Ugly Sonic. We peaked with the Ugly Sonic. There's no need to go back now.
Yeah, the Chip and Dale movie is on the list of potential movies that we should be watching. Though
genuinely, I think we need to do it as a double feature with Who Framed Roger Rabbit, because it is basically just Who Framed Roger Rabbit 2. It really is.
I know we gotta watch it before we watch the Chip and Dale movie. We probably at least should see Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Just to kind of like get our minds in gear of like the good Sonic movie that came out of that catastrophe.
I mean, I'm up for 3 weeks of the Sonic movies or triple feature.
Are you ready for autistic hyperfixation? Dear Lord. No, I need a little bit of breather room for all of that. You'll notice I do a little thing where, like, 1 week we'll be doing one type of movie, like a live action funny thing, and then we'll do like a Disney film, and then we'll do like something more action-y, and then probably Disney film. The reason I do that is because like I want to keep it a little bit dynamic, because otherwise we'd be watching nothing but Disney films, and that's a lot to take in.
But our next Disney film better be Wreck-It Ralph.
Ooh, I think I have that on the list. I will consider it. Anyway, I'm gonna head over to the end screen.
I am still in disbelief that you, the video game guy who likes Disney,
I think
did not see the Disney video game movie.
It's surprising how much I completely forgot that Disney basically ran my childhood. But then, like, as I've continued to watch more and more of these films, I'm like, oh yeah, I was there. I was there when the Skrulls were drafted. What the Holy crap.
Unfortunately, it also continues to run my adulthood.
Yeah.
Or did in the 2010s at least, considering Wreck-It Ralph and Gravity Falls came out the same year. That was sure was a double whammy.
Well, yeah, I definitely. So, man, Wreck-It Ralph. I think it was just a whole lot of the I think just like the PR around that movie, I think was the thing, where a lot of people were like, a lot of the critics were like, oh, it's a video game movie. How good could it be? But then people that went and saw it actually enjoyed it. It's kind of similar to how, what's the one movie that just recently came out not too long ago? Is it? Oh yeah, it was Mario Galaxy, where like, the critics were just like, oh, there was nothing to this movie. There was no substance, and it was just a boring slog to sit through. And meanwhile, everybody that went and actually watched the Mario movie that was a Mario fan went, hell yeah!
Yep.
That was the case for the first Super Mario movie. I had friends who saw Super Mario Galaxy and were very disappointed with it.
That would be me. I was disappointed with it.
Yeah.
I see.
So was my other friend who saw it opening night.
Okie dokie. Alright, so for raid, I think we are going to raid into Synth, because I noticed that not too long ago, I think about an hour ago, he started streaming a little bit of the Elder Scrolls. So it looks like he's just doing a little bit of chilling today and, taking out some dragons probably, stealing gold, breathing fire, who knows. But yeah, I'm going to repay the favor, and I'm gonna send his goobers back his direction.
Okay.
There we go. That, and also a whole bunch of the people that I follow, like, either they have a lot of people already watching them, or they're people that I feel you shouldn't be watching without being a mature audience. So I'm like,
Fair.
yeah, well, not that Synth isn't mature. Oh, yeah. Like, Synth's more of like, tongue-in-cheek and goofy. Okie smoky. All right. Raid, Synth, Charm, VA. All right, I'm about to press the funny button, but before I do you guys have anything else you want to add to finish off?
Thank you so much for coming out, everybody. Have a fantastic
Thank
night.
you, guys. Yeah, have a good night.
Yeah. And thank you guys for coming in and just chilling out. I appreciate it.
Of course. Always.
Yep. It's
Also,
fun.
please suggest things for custom items for me to add to my Tomodachi Life Island because I need 100 of them for the Platinum Trophy.
Ooh, yeah. Throw a couple of messages their way, either like through my Discord or wherever the heck at them.
Give me funny things to add.
Okay. Oh no, Gabe, we're about to raid out to Synth Charm VA.
I added the Necronomicon.
That's
close enough,
Fancy.
right?
Skin
That's
book.
close, but it's not the Book of Bill. Bill Cipher's on the island. Add the Book of Bill. It'll be funny.
You know
That's
what? Yeah,
true.
add
I did
the
add
Book
all
of Bill.
3 journals.
And
I did add all
journals.
3 journals.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. All right. I'm going to take off here. Again, thanks for coming out, everybody. See you later.
See ya. Bye.
See you later, guys.